Hello, everybody. Nobody's gonna be in this one, but I'm gonna try my best for you guys to all see that we're going.
Come on here.
Go here. Type in the chat.
What is it?
New stream. See, the problem is answering super chats. I don't know how that's gonna be.
What do you mean answering super chats?
Like the super chats are gonna appear on here, and then how do we? Like, I have to keep tapping my phone to.
I could throw that mount up there quick.
That's not it. Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, I can't answer super chats.
No,
So at
who's
least.
gonna be super chatting?
Huh?
Who's gonna be?
Not super chat. Sorry, just normal chat.
Oh.
I can't like put the chats up and read what the chats are saying.
Oh, well, I can have it up on my phone. It's just my phone's gonna die.
I wish I could connect my phone.
Can't
Wait, no, I
you?
can. Didn't I used to do that?
Yes.
All right.
You freaking dildo.
All right. You hold on to the phone. You talk to the people.
All right.
Explain what's going on, and then I'm gonna work.
I can't even hear myself talk, but that's okay.
This is stupid.
So, we got a little situation.
Look at all the whiskey that we have in front of us right now. Like, we could
Just
be
a little
drinking
bit of
and having a
whiskey.
good time, but
Yeah,
instead
we could
we're
be.
dicking around with the camera.
True that. So, how do you flip this around?
Well, don't show me. Show your face.
True. All right.
You can put it up
So-
here if you want to talk to the peeps, but
If this would stay, oh my god. There we go. Sure.
talk about a shit show, eh?
Yeah, no kidding. So we are going to be running through our 1 through 10 list for Advent, right?
Wait.
Does that make sense?
No, I used to live stream with my GoPro. I never used my phone.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Pretty sure you did.
I used my GoPro. I recorded videos on my phone, but I used my GoPro
Oh
live
boy,
stream.
get ready for frickin'...
Son of a bitch.
Get ready for some really granular,
This will be a true test of going back and seeing how much we've upgraded.
going back in time, everybody. Going back in time.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
I
this
remember
is...
how to
This is
connect
embarrassing.
this.
This is it's fucking amateur hour over here. Anyway, we're doing our final top 10 list for not Advent. Oh my god. Our whiskeys of the year. We do, however, added a
We did, however, add a. What did we
I'm
add?
trying to read the comments.
Oh.
We added another bottle just to see how it would do, since we didn't get this year's MMCA, the Maker's Mark Cellar Aged. We are going to put in last year's just to see how it does for shits and giggles for me and Holden's sake. It's not going to go in our blind for this year, like ranking wise. We just want to see how it does compared to all these other great bottles we have. Should I give them like a list of the bottles that made it in the top 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
But did we put them up there? No, we didn't. We put them on the floor, which is fine. But
True. So, here, let's read some of the comments here. What do we got? Dan Bino says cheers. Peter White says cheers. Casey has the Romulan thing going on.
Romulan?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Are you Romulan?
No idea. The Blair Witch Bourbon Bar. Yeah, true. No kidding. How's this going here?
I don't know. It says USB connected, but it's not really working. Oh, for me.
Unbelievable.
This is a oh. Why can't we just have working cords here in the Bourbon Bar?
Because Holden's too cheap to go buy a new one.
No, these are all brand new.
Oh my god. Okay, so anyway. Come on.
This is so horrible. I don't think I've had such a horrible time
This
in my
might
life.
be the biggest fail in Bourbon Bar history.
Could be.
Anyway, I'll just give you a little rundown on some of the bottles we got here. So, I gotta get them off the floor here since Holden's right idea. starting off, we have the Woodford Batch Proof of this year. And then we're going to go to a little bit of Russell's 15. This is new for this blind. I think that Batch Proof made it up from the last blind, right?
Yes.
Okay. The Stag Junior that Holden got is also new to this blind. What else is new to this blind? The MMCA is new to this blind. The Baker's
MMCA doesn't count though.
yeah. MMCA doesn't count if you didn't hear that yet. The Baker's 13 from this year is also in this blind. Am I missing a bottle down there? I don't think so. Okay. And then the other bottles that have made it up so far are the New Riff Sherry Malted Rye, the Bardstown Store Pick Rye, oh my god, does that look awful?
Do you even have audio? Is the real question.
And the...
No, we don't. There's no audio.
That's fantastic.
This is great. All right.
Is it working?
No, it's not.
What's wrong here?
The hello. No, the audio, something's broken somewhere that the audio is not gonna work. So I'm just gonna end this stream on my computer, and we're just gonna stream from our phone. And if we can read from that far away, we'll read from that far away.
Oh my god.
This is horrible.
What a disaster.
I never failed so much in my entire life.
Disaster has struck today.
How many people are in there? Probably like 2.
I don't know. Well, now we can have the bottles in front. Oh, maybe we don't need the bottles in front of us, do we?
Get the phone.
Oh, you're gonna slap her up there.
Yeah.
There's a couple people in the chat. I absolutely failed at showing the bottles.
Can I like turn the phone on its side?
What?
I don't think I can. Hold on. We're just gonna go vertical, ladies and gentlemen. But I gotta switch this around.
Yeah. Oh no.
I'm like straight up not having a good time.
This is just so bad. What an epic fail.
It's fucking embarrassing.
That's fucking embarrassing. Kicks the garbage can. We're gonna give you a nice list here of our bottles
In just a second.
in a hot minute here. I guess we're not gonna be answering many comments today. Well, actually, I can hop on the thing and answer comments for.
That's
you
true.
guys.
If you want to pull your phone up and get the.
I'll see how long this is gonna last on my phone though, because unfortunately I don't have a. Yeah, but it's not the right charger.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, maybe it is. Not the USB-C or whatever.
No. Oh wait. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Here, let's pull it up here.
All right.
You're situated here. This is just
A shit show.
really bad. Really bad. Oh my god. This actually doesn't look that bad.
But yeah, my phone's got a really good camera. It's just that I can't type. I can't answer comments. I can't.
Where is this coming from?
It's plugged in over there. Turn that shit down.
Well,
All right. So, hello everybody, and welcome back to the shit bar.
this will be great for TikTok. Cheech, you are darn right about that one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say
I
hi.
wish there was a way to rotate the screen, but there's really not. So
I wish
you
there
guys
was
are
a
just
way to-
gonna have to.
Blow up these comments.
I know. Can you like? What the fuck? All right, so I'm sick of trying at this point. I'm ready to drink some motherfucking whiskey. So
Yeah.
here's what we got going on. We got 11 different whiskeys here. We have our top 10, which we worked our way to over the course of the last couple of weeks. Casey has been coming over, and we've been doing blinds of 10, starting at like 35. So we went 35 to 25, blinded them all. The last 5 in that blind stayed in 35th, 34th, 33rd, etc. Then we took top 5 and put them in the next blind with 5s. So we basically did that. So we had a chance. The ones at 35 had a chance to work all the way up to number 1 if they're that good. So we worked our way through all those whiskeys, and now we're down to the top 10. So we have our 10 best whiskeys of the year, and we have them sitting in front of us now. The reason we have 11 whiskeys is because Casey bought Maker's Mark Cellar Age last year after the
January.
So even though it's last year's batch, the 2023 batch, we wanted to put it in here just for ourselves to know how good it was, but it won't be counting in this year's end of the year blind. So that is what is going on here at the Bourbon Bar. Apart from obviously a shit show, we're gonna just do some tasting of 10 different great whiskeys.
Yeah. So we have them labeled 1 through 11, and then we got to give it a grade on the nose, the palate, and the overall of what you think or how good this whiskey could be or is. And then we run through that list one time, and then we go right back through it the other way, just in case there's like a high proof one before a low proof one.
Yeah.
Or if like the flavors that you've been having with these whiskeys don't commingle. You guys know what I'm saying.
Commingle. Fancy words.
We need water though.
You're right.
I'm gonna go get some water for us. Hold
Well,
on.
here, how about you put the glasses up and I'll get water. Or the bottles, and you just put them up so that people can see what we're drinking.
Yeah. You give me a nice large glass of water. Yeah. Alright, so. Should probably do this. This is a little counterintuitive, but that's alright. You guys can see. Ew, that will not fit. That is very close to fitting, but it does not fit, unfortunately. Sure.
But good. Back.
Here's the intro. I gotta take all this crap out of the box because that box won't fit on that shelf, boy.
Alright, you can take a seat. I'll put up the rest.
Yeah.
Gotta give the people something beautiful to see.
Yeah.
Which is my ass, not your face.
Not me.
So, we have some Maker's Mark Cellar Age with some Stag Junior. We have some Little Book, Michter's Barrel Strength. We have the New Riff, Sherry Finish Malted Rye. We have Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend, that's batch 238. We have Elijah Craig's Barrel Proof, batch B524. We have the Bardstown Single Barrel from Mash and Journey, store pick from Bardstown. And then we have Baker's 13.
So the bottles that have been kind of climbing the rankings here lately.
Oh, did I say that Woodford Batch Proof is? Oh wait, no, it's right here. Woodford Batch Proof.
Oh. Yeah.
121.2, and also Russell's 15. So, yes, there has been a few bottles that have been working their way steadily up the rankings. One of which, Casey was just explaining, is that. Well, don't shut your phone off.
Oh yeah. Crap.
One that Casey's been explaining, this Bardstown, it started off in like one of the lower tiers, like the 20 to 30 bracket, I think.
Same thing with the sherry.
And same thing with the sherry. And these two bottles worked their way all the way up here.
They've been 1 and 2 just flip flopping every other round. It's crazy.
The Elijah Craig also made it pretty far. I mean, so we do it in a seated. Just pause.
What you doing, boy?
We do this in like seeds, kind of like a bracket, but not really. So we have bottles in our brain that we know are obviously really good. Russell's 15, Stag Junior, the
Michter's Barrel Strength,
Baker's 13.
Baker's 13, yeah.
So those ones did not have to fight to get into that top 5.
Because we already know they're gonna be
in the top 10. So they already were seeded in, but the rest of them fought their way up from the other blinds.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're gonna do this blind. So.
Are we missing one?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Wait, what?
This one behind there. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay, so
let's get into it.
we got it 1 over here, 1 through 5, and then we have 6 through 11. And what we are doing is we're grading this on the overall and the nose and the palate. I should probably check my phone battery, but before my phone dies, because that would suck. But basically, Casey and I get it on the nose, then we get it on a pallet, and we give them each grades out of 100, and then we give an overall grade. So let's say I give an 85 and a 91, or let's say an 85, yeah, 85 and a 91. So like the middle of those two would be like 87, 88, right? Yeah, no. I don't know, math is hard. Basically, the overall kind of reflects the mouthfeel, how well it's blended, and really just kind of
how well it looks.
After the two, nose and palate, does it go together well, that it goes up in the rank, or does it not? So here's a good example. 90 to 94. The middle of that would be 92, right? But the overall score would either be closer to 91 or 93 because I don't know. It's hard to explain, but we got a system down, and that's how it's gonna go.
We have a points rating system as well. So like he was mentioning, we guess it out of 100, 50 to 70. It's like pretty decent whiskey. I think you guys probably heard some of this already, but 70 to 80 is like good whiskey. Like, oh, this is good. I'll have it again. Great whiskey is 80 to 90, and 90 and above is like some of the best stuff you've ever had. Which I think there's gonna be a couple 90s in this list.
Yeah, I'm probably really loud. I'm sorry, guys. I agree, though. There's probably a lot of 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, the last blind that we did had a lot of 90s in it, too, and that was only 5 through 15. There we go.
And sorry, we're not gonna be. We'll try to interact on here a little bit with you guys.
It's harder to read it.
It's hard to read. It's also hard to scroll back and.
You know what?
look at
Actually,
comments and
I
stuff.
can. Hold on. I should still be able to watch the live on the computer
That's a
and
deal.
see. I don't know. I think with my gypsy, they're probably in the chat. Like, why don't you just use your computer?
Probably.
That would be smart.
Peter White says I usually don't need glasses for the computer, except for now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Peter. That actually, I know. This is not
Go to live.
optimal.
Right.
Um.
How are you gonna watch it
Yeah,
on the
you're
Bourbon Bar channel?
You're right. You're right. So yeah, we really planned on having. Oof, that is ugly. We really planned on having a
I mean,
nice
It's not terrible. It could be worse.
thing, you know.
Yep.
Where the hell
It is
are the
what it is.
comments on here?
Yeah, so there's no comments on here. Live chat right there.
Where?
Right there, live
Oh.
chat. Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, so that ain't work.
Why
So
is
we're just-
life so
We're just gonna have to
hard?
use the phone. Yeah. Life's difficult, everybody.
It is difficult.
Life throws you a curve every now and again.
I don't. Let's just drink whiskey because that's gonna be the answer to all of our answer to all of our problems tonight. Starting on the nose. So maybe if I go to the YouTube studio with content, go to live, view and control room. Aha. Now I can't click and pop it up. Wait, maybe I can. No, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't highlight it here, but I can read them. Hopefully everyone's doing well. A little old fashioned is here. Cheers, dude. Peter White, eater, is here. Sugar Kitty is here as well. Sugar Kitty, meow to you. I'm sure a lot more other people were here. Derek Redding, Wobbin Redding. Wow, I murdered both of those. Whiting. Chicharlino, Whiskey Uncensored. Dustin Bacek. Dan Bino was in the house. A whole slew of people.
Oh
So,
my god.
drink more whiskey. Hashtag TGIT. Yeah, this is going to be one of the most whiskey drinking experiences in the Bourbon Bar.
Oh my god.
Because you guys know,
My
sometimes
mouth
we...
is watering.
Should I zoom in, you think, on the frame?
No.
You think we're good?
Fine. It looks fine.
I feel like I'm slightly cut off.
I think
And
we're
you're
both
slightly. That's
slightly
what I
cut
mean. If I just give it a
Zoom
little
out?
zoom out, yeah.
Oh,
You
I
know,
thought you said zoom in. I was just like,
yeah, I did. I meant to zoom out.
see what we got here. Is it going to look
Never mind, it doesn't zoom out anymore, so I'm just gonna back the camera up. Freaking Christmas tree box. Ugh. I'm a failure at
We're in
life here.
shambles here at the Bourbon Bar today.
Golly. Alright, I kept saying I'm gonna drink and I haven't, but I need to now, so. This is my number one, right?
It's facts. No, that is
Oh.
your number one.
What is this? Yours? Oh no, that's my number whatever, 6. Sorry. All right. There's a lot of whiskey on this table.
Unbelievable.
All right.
Unbelievable.
Smells nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it does smell nice, actually.
Nice and dark as well. I almost lost my pen there. I need like another table to write on.
Yeah, it's hard knock life. When
It's a hard knock life.
you gotta do shit the hard way, I mean.
Yeah. So dark notes like oak and sweetness and some red fruitiness.
I'd say it's good. It's pretty great, actually.
No, it's
I
solid.
don't know if it's epic.
I wouldn't say epic, but it's damn good. Now I'm gonna try to be a little bit more criticizing on these whiskeys. I'm gonna try to keep myself starting off between the 85s and 95s,
Pretty
and
much.
like if
5
it's
gallons
not
of
great, I don't want to go over 90. So, but I do really enjoy that nose. I wish that
I'm gonna need like a 5 gallon pill of water.
there wasn't whiskey all over the bar.
Yeah, you'll have that.
That'll happen on the bigger jobs. Shout out to Lauren for pouring these blind for us.
Oh
The
my
goat.
god.
What?
Look at that
A
thing.
little dark, a little viscous.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Hold me now.
I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm feeling
Dude, that is.
like 6
Are you
feet.
done with? You're not done with one.
and
Sorry.
So far.
Sorry.
down.
I'm skipping ahead here, folks. I
No, you're good.
don't know if I can hold myself back from this one.
I think class 1 is alright.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Alright, let's move on to class 2. So there's not going to be a whole lot of tasting notes apart from our initial reactions
True.
and all that kind of stuff because this is a lot of whiskey to drink and we only have so much time. I mean, technically we have it
Yeah.
all night, but not trying to be here all night. Enough time to get the whiskeys drank, though, for sure. Not all the way drank, though. Jeez, I'm on a diet. I would die. I'm a lightweight.
Oh my god.
Casey is begulling all over the place here.
This nose is crazy.
I just wish I could turn my phone. If you guys know a way for me to live stream from my phone and have it horizontal, you just let me know because that would be ideal. Derek says he's going with Lagerville and Offerman edition. What? When did you get Offerman edition?
It's good. I've had it.
What the heck? I want to try it. Lauren would try it too because we like Parks and Rec. Sugar says, give me an give me an oily, give me viscous. I want to taste the biscuits for Christmas. Oh, but good. That's a good rhyme, actually.
Ooh, yeah.
It does smell really hot.
Maybe that's why I'm getting on the palate.
It's like the proof on this on the nose here. It's really jumping out at me.
I need more water. I'm gonna get more water. You need more water?
I haven't drank a single drop of water yet.
Dude,
Holy
I'm
frights.
parched.
So,
I don't know.
what was crazy is this is probably one of the worst live streams that we've had and starting, but we already have 72 views.
That's fantastic.
How did so many people come just to watch us fail? That's slightly irritating, but we're okay. We have our concurrence, which is you lovely people, and you're all I really care about because you guys are here every week and we love you all. So, that being said, glass 2 does smell nice. Like, I almost get a little bit of a bready-esque note on it, like biscuity, which maybe it's just Sugar Kitty talking about his Christmas biscuits, but the nose definitely has a little bit of a bready aspect to it. A little red fruit. I really do like the nose, but it's a little pungent. It's a little punchy. But good nonetheless. I suppose we could probably tell you guys what we're giving for grades here. It would seem like a lot though, but we can do it.
I brought my 2 cups of water.
2 cups of holy frights.
Dude,
This guy is parched.
I'm so thirsty.
So I was just explaining. We can probably just read the
True.
read what we're giving them as we're going.
Yeah.
Since it's not like they know what they are anyway. So glass 1, I gave the nose a 90, the palate an 86, and the overall an 87. I thought it was decent, but like maybe I guess I was just expecting more from glass 1. Then moving on to glass 2, the nose. I got an 89 from me. I really like the nose, but again, a little sharp. I gotta get a little bit more on the palate here. So.
Okay. I think we agree on number 1. I got all 87s.
All 87s, okay.
Every one of them. 2. So, the palate, it's good. I wouldn't say it's
Better than the
over
nose?
90. I like the nose better.
I was opposite. I just wrote down a 91 for the palate.
I wrote down a 93 for the nose.
I wrote down an 89 for the nose. Too sharp.
And I wrote down an 88 for the palate. And then, overall, it's a 91.
And this is why we go back through the other way, because first couple whiskeys of the day, you know, they're going to be so much better by the time we come back.
It's going to change.
Overall, I am going to give it a 90. I think it's right in between where I nosed it and palate and drank it. And it is super rich in viscous. I actually should really give it a 91 on the overall. It's really good whiskey.
Why? I'm reacting like this this isn't going to happen every time I smell whiskey in this lineup.
Yeah, no.
You know
These are
what I'm
all
saying?
really good bottles of whiskey, so it's hard to... oops.
What?
What the hell?
Oh my god, you fixed it.
Ha! Screw you. Don't excite me like that. I just wanted to put my glass out of the way somewhat, which it's not really out of the way, but it is what it is. Also, since we have people in the chat, I mean, we have a couple yet. We're doing a giveaway at the end of Advent, which is next week or 2 weeks from now, whatever it is. Casey went ahead on Etsy and well, great, we don't even have the good camera to show these guys.
Oh.
And he went ahead and made some...
Let's see how it looks.
Some Bourbon Bar ornaments. And he got some new Bourbon Bar Glencairns etched up here. So
we might try and do something a little different with the Glencairns next time.
Yeah,
but,
we're still in testing phases, but we want to have something available for you guys to be able to buy if you want.
And eventually we will probably upgrade our Etsy shop or whatever and have those readily available in it. If you guys do happen to want to buy a Bourbon Bar Glencairn or let's say rocks glass maybe.
Yeah, we definitely want to expand that. But for now, we're going to be doing some giveaways. I mean, obviously you guys deserve it. You guys are great subscribers, and we love having you guys here every week.
And it's the season of giving.
True, it is the season of giving. But that being said, we're moving on to glass 3, which is giving lighter, not lighter, but lighter notes. Almost like a light cinnamon graham crackery on the nose.
Yeah, I like it though. It almost kind of smells like a rye.
You think so? Sugar says, I can't take credit / blame / you chose for that. It's whiskeychannel.com. Oh, okay.
Oh.
For his oily viscous and biscuits of Christmas. That's fair. That's fair. Talented people. Caribbean Rum Cask finished, 4th edition. Oh, interesting. You start by talking about how dark and viscous. The Guinness cask is the best one. I still have some of that. He's talking about the Offerman edition.
Oh, yes.
I just like Nick Offerman, to be fair. To be fair. Oh, to be fair. Okay, so glass 3's nose.
I like it.
It's solid. It is lighter though.
It is, yes. So that's the issue with doing these blind and out of proof order, is that the one before it was likely a lot more proofy than this, which I would say, and it kind of throws this one off since we don't give it enough time for our palate to really clear up from the proof. That's another reason why we run through it backwards. Yeah,
I'm giving it an 89 on the nose. I really like that nose. I think the longer I smelled it, the better it got. Yeah. Even though it didn't have all that proof, it doesn't need proof to be good.
I would agree.
The palate, however, is slightly more simple, I think, in characteristics. Still very good, but not a whole lot going on in my mouth. It's not like fireworks or anything. It's just solid whiskey. Gave it an 87, but I'm going to keep that overall an 89 because I think overall I would sit down and drink that on any given day and be happy with it. So.
I agree. I gave it an 88 across the board. I like the nose. I like the palate. Overall, it's a really good put together whiskey. I don't got much to complain about that one.
It's hard to complain when you're drinking whiskey that's good and expensive. So we should tally up the price of our top 10. I think that'd be fun. So we'll call the Stag. Call it 150.
150.
NMCA.
Well, I traded
Oh!
Yeah.
Did you smell this one?
Yeah.
Oh!
Thanks. This is
I'm going into shock. Alright, I know we just talked that we're gonna, but this is quite possible. Okay. Okay. This smells so good.
I know what this is.
The most cream, red fruity, delicious. I mean, this is getting for me on the nose.
It smells like cherry vanilla cola.
I honestly God think this gets a 96, and I'm not even exaggerating. I'm gonna kick myself if I smell something this good later, but right now I can't imagine something smelling better than this. Oh. And it even tastes solid. I know the palate isn't as flabbergasting as the nose, but it is really good. I think I'm going with a. Maybe with a 91 on the palate. It's lighter than the nose, but it's still really good. And we'll give it a 93 overall. I think the palate could hit up until where the nose was. It would be a really good overall. But the palate brought down the overall score just a little bit compared to the nose.
Yeah, I give the nose a 95, the palate a 92, and the overall a 93.
Okay.
It was all good. It actually, no, it was more than good. Let's be real here.
Yeah, that
was
one
fantastic.
very well could be whiskey of the year.
That was fantastic. Whatever's in that top, it has an insane amount of body. It is viscous. It is
delicious, nutritious.
So freaking good.
The best thing I've ever tasted so far today.
Mm-hmm.
I realized, Sugar says, I never sent peated scotch other than the most recent advent calendar. Maybe you want a flight of peated to try that could include Offerman. You know, we wouldn't say no. Casey's not much of a peated guy, but that's because how much good peat has he really tried? And that's the real question. I have grown into peat a lot, and I
How much
really
good
enjoy
peat
it
have you
now.
tried?
More than you. I like peat.
From where?
Huh?
Whose house for you?
Derek's or bars or
okay.
samples
So
from other
Taylor's
YouTubers.
brother Travis, that's all he buys is peated scotch, and then he always has me try his peated scotch.
That's
and
fair.
I tell him how rubbery it is.
See, I don't get rubber. See, that's what I mean. Like some peated scotch tastes like rubber, but some don't.
It does. Some of it does.
Derek says I have a nice selection of peated scotch. I'm sure we could come up with a nice lineup for them.
Ooh.
Oopa good. Alright. How much was the MMCA? Let's talk MSRP prices. And I'm putting 150 for this only because, like,
You bought 2 bottles for one.
it's, yeah, well, it was like 210, but I got something else with it.
MSRP for the cellar age?
Yeah, 200?
Yeah, but I traded a 220 bottle for it, so let's just call it 220.
Alright, so we're talking 150, 220, that's 370.
Plus
470, 320.
520.
That's what I meant. Little book back there, right? Infinite.
That's 200.
720. Then this was like 80, right?
No.
Or 70.
70. Yeah.
Let's call it 80 to round it out. To how many hundreds are we at?
520 plus 720 plus 80 is 800 plus
70.
70 is 870 plus.
Hold on, back here. Was this 220? The cigar blend?
They're usually 200.
Okay, well, let's call it 200 then. What was this? 820?
870.
870?
Plus 200.
1,070.
1,070.
This was $80, right?
So that's
1150.
150. That's
250.
260. 270. Let's just call it 270. Okay, I mean, whatever. What's a couple dollars?
1,400, and then this guy back here,
That's 150.
so 1,550, and then this guy here,
That's
130. Oh yeah, wait, maybe it went up now. 150. We'll call it 150. So What did I say we were at?
We're at $1,550, I thought you said, or something like that. So we're creeping up on $1,700 between all 11 of these whiskeys, minus the MMCA. We're probably right around $1,500 for our top 10, which that's not even that bad compared to some other
Average
lists.
cost about $150 a bottle.
Yeah, but that's not even that bad compared to some other lists
Yeah.
that you guys probably have seen or are
tasted.
going to see or have tasted. True.
Peter White says, I have a bunch of peated scotch as well, but I am leery of sending scotch to non-scotch YouTubers. Wasted a bunch of nice sherry bombs in the past to a YouTube channel. Well, Peter, I can't guarantee that I would get all the notes and something like that, but I can guarantee that I would probably enjoy it. There has been very few things that I have disliked, one being Lefroy. And actually, one and only. In terms of peated scotch, the only peated scotch I haven't enjoyed thoroughly was Lefroy. Now, there's been some that have been anticlimactic. It's very light-bodied and not too interesting. But as far as I didn't want to drink it, Lefroy is the only thing. Oh, send me Lefroy. All right.
Some Lefroy quarter cask. That one's actually pretty good. I don't mind that one.
Never had it. So, glass 5. I'm getting a little bit more spice on the nose of this one, and maybe a hint of clove, like clove spice. I think this one could be a rye.
This one is so fucking good. Am I allowed to say that on? Yeah.
Yeah, we're live streaming. You can
Yeah.
cuss. Just don't. Fuck this fucking. Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Oh, the palate stepped up in a big way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The nose was alright, but I like that palate a lot. Did you fart or was that the chair?
That was.
Oh, you sick bastard. What? How am I supposed to taste whiskey when I'm being gassed? Literally.
Sorry, man.
So, quarter cask is one of the better ones of theirs, but you need to be a peat head for most Freud.
Yeah. See, I thought
Sugar
like the
sugar's
quarter
in that.
cask was. I thought it was pretty decent actually. I didn't mind that one. He did have my brother-in-law. I think he has a bottle of the quarter cask usually, always on hand. And then he bought a regular bottle of Lefroy just to try it next to it. And the quarter cask was definitely better.
That's fair. Moving on to glass 6.
Let's talk about what we gave for grades on number 5 though.
Didn't I? Oh,
I don't think so. So I gave it an overall of 90.
Me too.
I got an 89 on the nose and an 91 on the palate. I thought the palate stepped up huge.
Yeah.
The palate was
I
fantastic.
had an 88 on the nose and 91 on the palate. The nose was just anticlimactic. It was very light. It was very easy. And
Right.
honestly, I wasn't sure if I was a huge fan of the nose, but the palate kind of blew me off my feet a little bit. So that was good. You think so? I think this one's alright. I think it is really good. Not nearly as good as number 4, but it's a solid nose on this one.
That's a good nose. Oh. I hope the palate's the same as the nose.
Oh. You know what? I'm not gonna try to guess. We're purposely trying not to figure out what these whiskeys are because we wanted to be surprised.
Oh.
But again, I
Boogie.
think I have another case of liking the nose or the palate better than the nose, which is odd.
I like the nose on this. You don't like
Better
the
than the
nose
palate?
on this?
The nose, like I said, it's alright. I mean, it's not a bad nose, it's a good nose, but like, it's not even in leagues compared to the number 4. I think the palate is better though than the nose, I think, personally. So, my nose, I would give an 89 on this one, and then I set that up to a 92 on the palate, and a 91 overall.
Yeah, you'd be right, everybody. Me and Holden agree on quite a few things. And this whiskey would be the same. Except I got a 90 on the nose.
Yeah, so slightly better than mine.
But that isn't going to really change much
No.
at the end of the day until we go back through it one more time. we've always found out that it changes going through back through like 11 through 1. God, I'm awful at talking.
That's all right. You know what? We are on glass 7, and it smells like heaven. Get it? 7 is heaven. Hot. Oh, I like this a lot. I still don't think it's as good as 4, but it's a solid nose. Hot Carl. Oh, the palate is good too.
Oh, this smells like floral almost, huh?
You think so? I think it smells a little medicinal. I get a medicinal red fruit and oak.
It smells like
oak
cherry.
sugars.
It smells like cherry juice with like. It smells like that that cough syrup kind.
Cherry cough syrup, yeah, medicinal. Cherry cough syrup
I fuck with that shit.
with oak sugar,
I mean,
like almost.
I like that stuff.
He screws with that crap. Oh god. Peter White, Peter, says waiting for the Cardias lore cast strength. 2025.
What?
See, my problem with that is, as much as I can enjoy a peated scotch, I'd be lying if I said I knew what that was. Sugar Kitty corrects you, says Luden's, as in Luden's cough drops. Yes, that would be more accurate. Like Luden's cough drops or cough syrup.
No, I was thinking like the kids' cough syrup.
Luden's?
I don't think it's Luden's. I think it's called something else. Maybe it is Luden's. There's probably like a couple different types of.
There's a couple different. Yeah, there's a couple different guys out there. A couple different guys playing the game.
Like
NyQuil. I don't know. Do they make cherry? I thought that shit was purple, like grape or something.
Yeah, it tastes like shit.
Yeah, no. Pepto Bismol is really the best. The only. I love Pepto Bismol. I can drink that stuff.
Oh yeah, this is good. That was good. That's good. That's good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, last time I gave it a 94 on the nose,
Holy
92 on the palate, 93 on the old.
You should have waited until I scored this, cause.
Well, I thought you had it written down. Come on, we gotta move on.
You just need to chill out, dude.
Well, we're already at 41 minutes in. We dicked around for 20 minutes trying to get the camera to work, and now we're live streaming vertically from a phone, so I'm just in drinking mode. NyQuil
I need to drive home yet tonight.
NyQuil is licorice/anise flavored, but it's also about 30 proof. What? NyQuil has alcohol in it?
I'm pretty sure you gotta be 21 to buy NyQuil, so yes.
That's crazy. Sugar Kitty coming out with the knowledge.
Oh my god, this smells like a Tootsie Roll.
Ooh, that's nice.
What the fuck?
But that's sick.
That smells fantastic.
What are we doing today? What are we tasting?
Rank and random flavors.
Oh gosh.
If only you guys know.
Rank and random flavors. I can't even do it.
Random flavors.
That's so good. I love that.
Pedialyte question mark? No, Pedialyte's. Actually, I don't.
What's wrong with Pedialyte?
I don't mind Pedialyte at all. Actually, I like the grape Pedialyte. Oh man.
Yes, if you don't know, there is real alcohol in there, but you didn't hear that from a 10-year-old self. Hashtag drunk kids. Yeah, I
All
love it.
the other kids and the. That's not how that song goes. I'm an idiot. You guys already knew that though.
That song is about a shooting.
Oh.
That palate gets a little spicy in the end there.
I like it. I like it a lot.
This gets 89s across the board for me. I really like the nose, pretty good.
Again.
You wanna know what, Casey?
You need to give me
Why can't you write your own scores?
Yeah.
Don't let my opinion sway you. Just write down what you were gonna write down without knowing what I was gonna write down. That's what I've been doing.
Alright. I got 90.
Because in the end, it shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter! The Rock?
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure you understood the reference. It doesn't matter what your name is. Yeah, that's great. Love it.
Hanging AZ is here. How are you now?
Hey, what's your name?
It doesn't matter what your name is! You had to do me like that, huh? Fuck you. I'm never coming back out here again.
Hey, what's your name?
Tony!
Fuck you, Tony! Alright. Hanging AZ is here. It says, how are you now, boys? Hanging AZ, how's it going? Good, and you?
Hanging AZ.
In case you haven't noticed.
Arizona weather in here.
Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, Hanging, we had some major technical difficulties over the last hour.
No idea.
And so we are currently streaming vertically from my cell phone because my computer does not work with microphones anymore for some reason. Gonna have to figure that one out after this, but for now, it is live streamed through a phone time.
True that.
Which is so lame. Sugar Kitty says, my aunt fed my NyQuil a bunch of times. My aunt fed me NyQuil a bunch of times, was a big believer in it. That's good. Pete says, suffering through this HP 15 Sherry Matured Cast Strength, very nice. HP. Highland Park 15, really? Ooh.
Hot dog.
I like me some Highland Park.
I haven't ever really had a lot of Highland Park.
As long as that's what you're talking about, but to be fair, that's the only HP I know in Whiskey World, so. Are you on 9?
I am on 9. Now I'm going to tell you what I got on the palate before you guess.
Go for it. Honestly, I think 9 has a little bit of,
It's got
a little bit of citrus in it.
It's got a big nut.
It's got a little bit of citrus and spice, I think.
It's got a big nut.
You think it's got nut in it?
Taste it.
I don't know. I think the nose will get an 88.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You can tell me your scores.
That's fair.
I just wanted to beat him to the punch because he's like, I'm going to tell you my scores before you can decide. Yeah. Alright.
My beanstalk.
Hanging AZ says, got a 375 with Glenfiddich 12 for $10 today. Got a crack at a few.
Ooh, hot Carl.
You can't go wrong with something that's $10.
And Glenfiddich is good. Not gonna lie. It's probably one of the better budget scotches I've had.
Glenfiddich.
Whatever.
This is good. You're right. There is a profound nut note in it.
There's a big nut.
It's got some astringent. It's got some like jutted edges in the palate.
Hot.
Yeah, it's not.
It's hot.
Rounded well.
It doesn't flow well.
No.
But
it's like a roller coaster with sharp jig-jags.
I did like the palate.
Mm.
I don't know why. I liked it a lot.
I really like the finish. I love the nut note, to be honest.
I gave it an 89 for the nose, a 90 for the palate, and an 89 overall.
Give it an 88 on the nose, 89 on the palate, only an 88 for the overall. I think it needs to be a little bit more well-rounded in order to get a better overall score.
Fair.
But it is a solid whiskey.
Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, see, I'm already like down 2 glasses of water to like year 1.
Well, I'm only really trying to take one sip because I'm on a severe diet. And this is not me just saying that like I say every week. This is, yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's a 375, not a 350 at Glenfiddich.
Oh, I already know
Look
what
good.
that is. Oh, God, yeah. I'm gonna fucking Jesus. That's good.
That's nice. Yeah, that palate.
This is insane.
You know, there's red fruit in it, but I get a particular cinnamon note in this, in the nose here. We have nice cinnamon spice, red fruit, and oak.
You sure that's all?
Huh? What do you mean that's all?
Come on, your profound note.
Oh, you're right. Nutmeg.
The eggnog.
The
And
eggnog.
It's sitting in this glass right
You're right. You know, that cinnamon, I was thinking, you're right, that's eggnog for sure. This is one of the best ones. Ah, we can't let the people know what it is.
Oh!
Is that a happy face or?
Oh! That's fucking sick. God! Why is it so good, and why did I not buy it?
That's
the issue. I'm gonna take a picture of that, and I'm gonna find me a bottle of this on secondary, and I'm gonna buy it.
That is so good.
Oh my God, is it good?
Damn. Makes me want to get a Patreon to my mashing journey and buy all their picks because that is Even the palate is like almost better.
Oh
than
yeah,
those.
I just told them what that bottle is.
Yeah, I know you did, but it is what it is.
Fat rip. We'll go over it at the end. Absolute shambles.
I give it 95s across the board.
I was gonna give it 92s across the board.
So good.
I didn't want to let the hype of it ruin it for me. And don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's not. The nose is not as good as this, and I also think the palate is not as good as this.
See, I thought the nose wasn't as good, hence why I put it 1 point under that one. But I thought the palate was better, which is why I put 1 point over that one. Oh no, a couple points over that one.
Yeah.
But I really liked that before you reminded me what it was. So to be fair,
It's so good.
now,
Don't ever skip out on buying any
bottle that you taste.
Bardstown product.
Picks.
Yes.
Well, their products are good.
Oh
But
yeah,
their picks are great.
Picks, true.
Specifically the Rise.
Specifically, if you could try it before you buy it, do it.
That's true. Sugar Kitty says, diet, you're only eating Savirs?
Huh? What are you reading?
He says, diet.
You're only eating.
Savir.
Yeah, you're only eating Savirs because you're on a severe diet.
Wow, that took me a while to get.
Sugar Kitty, that went over his head.
You wanna know?
Let's get a backwards cap. He's got aerodynamics.
I found out today why Patrick Starr lives under a rock.
Oh my god.
Why does he live under a rock?
I don't know.
Okay.
This ought to be good.
It's because he's so stupid. He doesn't know anything because he lives under a rock. Like the saying,
That
you
makes
live under a
sense,
rock.
yeah.
I just got that today. I saw something on the
I guess
internet.
that
I'm
makes
like,
sense.
I never even thought about that. What the hell?
That's true. I guess I never thought about that either. I just always thought he was dumb. No, this is Patrick. This is not the Krusty Krab.
Anyways, he says, grab the last clearance Glenmo 10 for 20 buckaroos as well. Ooh, Glenmo 10 for 20 bucks, not bad. Don't be tricking into letting them nog your egg. But I made homemade eggnog last week.
That show was actually good.
It was fire. I'm actually gonna make some more. If we do live stream next week, which I think is Christmas Eve, so it's not likely. But if we did, there would be eggnog on the episode. Yeah, no, it's probably not gonna happen. But on the off chance that we live stream on Christmas, no, that's not gonna happen.
Hold on.
What? I know. Glass 11. It's a solid ass bottle.
Oh,
of whiskey.
well, yes.
Oh, what?
You're talking about how much you like eggnog. I like eggnog. You were wondering what we make for our next beer.
Eggnog ale. How do you wait?
You're gonna keep saying that? You're gonna keep saying wait?
I'm trying to think of how you get the eggnog. I mean, obviously you want to put nutmeg in it, right? But like the eggnog gets so much flavor from the eggs itself. Can you put
Sugar Kitty's comment to tell you how to put eggnog
That's
in beer?
true. Can you put eggnog in beer? That's the question. That is a great idea. Like eggnog. Well, we'd have to use lactose because we'd want that milk sweetness that you get from the head of cream.
Eggnog stout.
An eggnog stout. Eggnog white stout, likely.
Oh,
We don't want.
fuck. That's gonna take a long time to
Yeah,
make.
we don't want the roasty notes. We want a nice,
What if
coercible.
you do an eggnog cream ale or an eggnog?
We could do just an eggnog ale. Like we could just
Well,
do.
thing.
We would basically do like a blonde ale base with eggnog, or like a white. I don't know. Is a white porter a thing? I don't know. We just basically need
I think a white porter is.
a pale malt base, and then we need to have a bunch of additives like lactose, and
Eggnog.
nutmeg and other things.
Pastry cream ale. Booga.
But good. Wait, who makes it?
I don't know.
Beer nog. Ooh, but good.
Will it nog nitro? Interesting.
Nobody wants to see a nog escape scenario.
Brewed with vanilla, nutmeg, and cinnamon. There you go. Oh my god.
24 Glenmo is definitely bye.
White stout is an option too.
Other than Glenmo X, or Glenmo 10, I should add That's Horrible Crap. Or Glenmo X, not 10. You know, access 10. Okay then. The sad part is they were all out of the Knob Creek single barrel reserve. Imagine that when they had it mispriced for $33. Yeah, that I can see that. I have to prep a whole turkey dinner on Christmas Eve. Will definitely be up late. I will probably not be home, but if I am, we can stream.
Ooh. She got some bite to her. It's good. It was good. That was some good shit. That palate is fantastic.
That reminds me of some kind of. It's got. I feel like it's got some malt characteristics in it.
There you go. There you go. I don't even know what to guess for some reason. This is.
I almost want to say there's some stone fruit in that. And when I say almost, I want to say there's some definite kind of like stone fruit going on in there. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm gonna give it
I hate this glass.
giving it a 90 on the palate, but I'm only giving like an 87 on the nose. The nose is alright.
I can't smell anything.
The nose is just too sharp. It's too fighting with my nostrils here. Give it an 88 for the overall. That'll be done with the round.
Nose is gonna get an 87 and overall's 89.
Yeah. Alright. I think that's good.
We're gonna give it a hot second here. We're gonna go back through it. I don't know what I was gonna say. Forgot. Oh, what are they saying about the eggnog?
Eggnog is very custard-like. Yeah, if I wanted something to be thick, I'd probably put oatmeal in the mash for a little bit extra thickness and mouthfeel character. Cream ale, though, has nothing to do with cream. That's just a hybrid ale lager. Yes, see, we knew that because we just brewed a cream ale, and all the research I did explained that it was not actually anything to do with cream. Which is why I suggested maybe more of a blonde ale. Because we basically want a pale malt base. Really, it would be like a white stout, but we wouldn't be adding any kind of like steeped vodka or whatever you normally add to a white stout. But it would kind of be like a white stout. Be like white stout mash.
We can work on it.
Huh?
We'll think on it.
Yeah. That's a great idea, though. I really would want to do that. That sounds awesome.
It does sound pretty good. I've never had one either, so that'd be even better.
I know.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Rank and random flavors.
Here today on the Bourbon Bar, where we're gonna be ranking random flavors.
Alright, we're at the turnaround. If anyone here who hasn't been here earlier tonight needs to know, we're doing our top 10 whiskeys of 2024. We have them poured out in front of us blind. There are these whiskeys up here. We have one extra and the MMCA from last year, because Casey got it late. So, it's not this year's whiskey, but it is in this year's blind, just for Casey and I's personal opinions, but it will not be counting in the top 10. So, we have 11 whiskeys, all blind. We just made our way through the first way, and now we're going to go back through the back way, because everyone knows you want to send it in through the back. Glass 11. Where's Whiskey Uncensored when you need him? He showed up to the normal stream, but he couldn't even come to our janky, half-cut, fucking vertical cell phone stream. What the heck, man? Imperial Cream Ale.
Homebrew recipe.
Yeah, but see that's I want it to be more. I want it to be an actual ale. A cream ale is more like a lager ale, hence the clarity.
9.2 baby.
9.2, damn. All right.
Gonna die.
So even though this has only been sitting for a couple seconds, coming and having some water, coming back with a fresh nose,
That's tough.
it definitely seems more approachable on the nose now. A little less astringent, but still not the best. I'll bring the nose a bump up to an 88, but I don't think it deserves to go any higher than that.
It smells good. Smells.
Palate is still solid. It almost has a beam profile, but
Correct.
keeping with the 88 overall, I think that's a solid score. I think I did pretty well judging that one. We are at the hour mark, just so everyone knows. Sugar, he says he was here for 2 seconds, then went over to Marty's, Rare Bird 101 for some strange reason. Yeah, what the heck? Why would you ever go to Rare Bird 101? It's not like he's the #1 wild turkey person in the world. Because he is, he's a stud. Anyway, moving on, glass 10. On our way back through. Oh, I forgot what this was at first.
I'm gonna kill you.
That's so unfair. How can it be that good? And how can it smell that good?
I didn't buy it.
Yeah, that sucks for you because not only was it readily available, you could have bought 10 bottles of it, it was also like $80.
Cheap.
$80 for whiskey this good is insane.
Damn.
I'm keeping a 95 on the nose just like last time.
Damn.
Maybe I'll bump the palate down to a 94. Oh, that hardly seems fair. The problem with this is not only is it good, but it also is so evolutionarily smooth in terms of not smooth whiskey. Evolutionarily
Holden's
smooth.
using the
No,
words.
I've said before you can use the word smooth if you're describing. First of all, anyone can use the word smooth, but especially if you're describing the way the whiskey evolves. There's not like up and down. Like perfect example, glass 11 was so sharp and jutted, and it didn't really blend well. This glass is just one note into the next, and just a steady flow of flavors across your tongue.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's awesome. 94 on the palate, 95 overall.
Interesting. I gave that a 93 overall.
Solid whiskey.
Incredible whiskey.
Sugar, it says he wrote the book.
Like,
Did he actually write a book? I guess I don't know if he wrote a book or not.
he wrote the book.
The book on wild turkey.
Like Morgan Wallen.
Oh, glass 9
Dude.
got infinitely better on the nose. What happened to glass 9?
Is that an intuition? It's infinitely better.
No. No. Infinitely better, as in Little Book Infinite. Trying to trick me.
Oh my
No,
god.
I give it an 88 on the nose, and it's bumping up to
This
at
is
least
fantastic.
a 90 on the nose. That is solid.
Dude, that's so fucking good. Oh my god.
The palate is still good, but it's only alright compared to what the nose evolved into. The palate stays at 89, but I will put the overall to a 90. I think I really like the way that one evolved as it sat in the glass.
I bumped that to a 91. From an 89, mind you.
Mind you. Mind me? Mind you.
Mind everybody else.
Mine! 9! What the
Sorry.
hell?
My bad.
Alright.
My
Ready to install. Shut the fuck.
My bad, shorty.
My bad.
My bad, shorty.
My bad, shorty. Sugar Hoodie says yes, he has a wild turkey book. I think he might have 2 by now. That makes sense then why he wrote the book. If you guys want to check that out, the link is in there in the chat that Sugar Hoodie just posted up for the book. I'm gonna take a look at it quick because when in Rome. Rare Bird 101. So does he have a YouTube channel too? Because I know he's all over Facebook, and I'm pretty sure he has like a website where he does like reviews and all that such. Wait, this really literally could be the website. Duh.
Holy shit.
Interesting.
Number 8 is a spicy meatball.
I feel like the nose on number 8 also improved. I feel like
I
so
agree.
far all these noses have been stepping it up a bit, at least by 1 or 2 points. I actually think the nose on this one is closer to 91. I think it stepped up 2 points.
Yep, I agree. I bumped the nose up to a 91, and I left everything else at a 90. That is spicy. Holy
It does have a lot of
shit.
spice. Spice and proof. Like, yeah, it's hot, but it's also spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to keep it at an 89. I don't like how jagged it is. Like, there's other whiskeys in here that I know are that high of proof that don't taste like that high of proof.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Overall, though, I'll put it at a 90. I think overall, Scorpion Buffalo.
Holy cow. Oh, yeah. Guys, why don't you comment what are your, like, favorite whiskeys that have been released
I'm
this
curious.
year? Like, if you have, like, a favorite, if you drink your collection.
Yeah. If you guys have a lot of like good bottles that you had this year, I'm curious to see what if you guys have give me your like top 3. If you guys could be so inclined, I'd love to get that conversation rolling.
Scotch, Irish,
whiskey in general. Your top 3 bottles that you tasted. You don't even have to own them. Top 3 that you've tasted this year. What do you think is the best?
I was gonna say the ones that they've gotten this year.
Okay, fine. Yeah, screw tasting.
So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if I was saying tasting, I've tried some pretty fucking good bottles this year.
That's fair. That's fair. What bottles that you've gotten this year are your favorite? Top 3. Put it in the chat. I want to know. Oh, so is this the one that we said was medicinal? Because it smells medicinal.
It has some freaking proof on the nose.
The nose, I get almost like a waxy cherry Luden's syrup.
I get like a syrupy dark red fruit. Like I think it's probably a.
It is solid though. I mean that's solid pour. The nose I'll keep it at 94. The palate. Palate I'll bring down to a 91. Overall I'll bring down to a 92. I think that's fair. So it went down 1 point on both the palate and the overall. But it is still solid.
It's pretty damn good.
It's just that like some people hate that fake note. I personally don't mind it at all.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm out of water.
So that's why you get 2 glasses, and then I'm almost done with the 3rd glass.
You're gonna be peeing so much. I'd like to let you know.
That's fine.
If you guys haven't licked the like button yet, what are you doing? Please hit the like button.
Better to be hydrated than not be hydrated.
We're at 1 hour and 6 minutes, slowly losing retention from viewers. Our chat rate is now at 0. See, this is why I use StreamYard, because I don't have to look at my analytics in front of me the whole time we're streaming. It's like, nobody's commenting. Even though we just asked them to comment, guys. Please.
Yeah, true.
Derek, I know you're watching. You're not even working.
Hopefully they're thinking. This smells fantastic. This smells so good.
It smells like grass.
Mm-mm.
Yep. Or flowers.
It smells like...
It
smells like a bourbon barrel.
This has a floral note.
Mmm.
But, I mean, it's not a bad note. I was shocked. I mean, it's actually very pungent with a lot of, like, rich flavors. But it definitely has a floral note to it. Along with darkness and oakiness. The palate does seem lighter, though. Really? On the palate, I get a lot of oak. And it's enjoyable, for sure. And I like it, for sure.
Oh my god.
It's very easy to drink, though. And I don't want to say it's just disappearing, but it warrants a second sip because I'm searching for something, I guess. I think the nose, though, is super rich. The nose is fantastic. I'm going to go with a 91 on the nose, which is 2 clicks up from the nose on the previous. The palate is good, but again, I'm bringing it down a point. I think 91. That puts it 91s across the board.
That's so good. Oh my god. I don't know why I like that so much. That's fantastic, though.
That's good stuff. Need more water from one of your cups?
Mm-hmm. Anybody listening? Anybody willing to listen?
Is anybody out there?
Comment just maybe one bottle that you bought this year that's fantastic, that you think is probably your top bottle of the year.
Yeah.
Or comment the bottle that you
Derek
wanted.
Whiting.
Comment a bottle that you wanted and missed out on and is kind of just tearing at you up from the inside out.
I know Derek's still in the chat. It's on their TV. He probably doesn't want to reach for his phone to type it in. Tell me your favorite bottle, damn it. Sugar Kitty literally answered about licking the like, but he hasn't told us what his favorite bottles of whiskey are.
Peter White says, after Friday, I'm off for 12 days. Well, Peter, that's fantastic, but what is your favorite bottle?
Peter, that's awesome for you, though, honestly. Like, a vacation.
That sounds fantastic, though.
Yeah.
I do. I'm really kind of jelly, but hey, man, you deserve it. You've probably been working how many years longer than I have. And
Lauren just got a new job, so she'll be transitioning through the new year, which means that she has off for a whole week between the 27th and the 6th. So, Robin says he's gathering his bottles. Oh, he's really taking the time to look through his bottle. You know, that's what I appreciate about him.
Hopefully everybody else is doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's why nobody else is commenting, because everybody is going to their collection and gathering their bottles to judge.
Oh, what is this, though?
Sugar Kitty said it's making him think too hard. That's why he's unable to
Sugar
answer.
Kitty. You just gotta walk over to your shelf. You gotta look at it for about
Sugar Kitty
10 minutes.
has a plethora
Oh, I'm sure.
of whiskeys.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. If I could have a plethora, well, I mean, I guess technically I kind of do have a plethora.
You have a modicum. I have a plethora.
Oh, what?
A modicum of whiskey.
A small collection?
I guess I don't really know what modicum means, but it sounds smaller than plethora.
I feel like that's just not a word.
You never heard the word modicum before?
No. You watch all these fancy shows.
I watch these fancy shows. So Chase, our friend, sends me this picture. It's like a caption. It's like this motivational shit, right? And it's talking about like women, and it's talking about what you search for in your life partner. And it goes, I'm looking for blah blah blah, a determined, strong, whatever heroine of a woman, and I don't want some kind of blah 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 like bad woman, right? And he sent it to me. He's like, that's funny. All I need is a little bit of heroin to make me feel better. And then I was like I'm pretty sure they mean heroin as in like a hero, like a female hero. And then he's like, no, I think they mean that it's addicting and that they're hard to quit. And then I looked it up, and so it was spelt heroin with an E at the end, which is a female hero, but he was thinking they were talking about heroin, like the hard drug. And I just thought it was so funny. Like,
does he not know how to spell heroin?
Heroin?
He doesn't know how to spell heroin?
I don't think he knew what heroin was a word. Like heroine. Like female hero.
Yeah, I understand that. But like, does he not know how to spell heroin?
Well, I'll admit, when I first glanced over it, I was thinking
at the end of
heroin, right? But then I'm like, okay, well, it probably, based on what they're saying, is they're talking about heroin, like female hero. I don't know. I just thought it was really funny. What were we gonna look up? Modicum?
I have no idea.
I haven't heard someone say, could I get a modicum of respect from you? You never heard someone say that? What? This person doesn't give me a modicum of respect.
I work in the blue collar field. I don't. If somebody said that to me, I'd
define modicum: a small quantity of a particular thing, especially something considered desirable or valuable. You have a modicum of whiskey.
Yeah, it is. It is very desirable to myself.
I have a plethora. What is the definition of plethora? Plethora: a large or excessive amount of something.
Oh shit!
Now that's a fact.
That's a fact.
Excessive amount. Yep. I would confidently say that I do have a plethora of whiskey.
We finally got some answers from you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, Sugar says, but I've killed so many bottles along the way, I really don't have that many bottles at a time. Right now, it's under 30. See, that's impressive, but you also tasted so many, which is also very impressive.
True.
And he sent so many samples out, too. He's just sharing with the world because he's the GOAT. He's one of the GOATs. The other GOAT being Peter. I did not really open too many 2024 special bottles. Favorite bourbon was Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak Cast Strength Rye Doc Swenson's Pour Rum Finish. So,
Oh.
His favorite bourbon and rye. Well, the Doc Swinson's I've heard.
Yes, I've heard it's fantastic.
And I've heard it's really good. I just haven't had a bottle. But I've never heard of the Rebecca Creek.
The Rebecca Creek. Creek. Come on.
The Rebecca Creek. I never heard of the Rebecca Creek before.
The Rebecca Creek.
Hi, Tweet. Having a pretty good time.
Why did I say that?
The Rebecca Creek. That's why things are better live.
Straight lisp. Straight with. What are we gonna?
He walked to Rebecca Creek.
What are we gonna spice from Rebecca Creek when we get home?
You're on 4 and I didn't even get back through 5 yet.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I heard the Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak is good. I've seen, not personally, like in real life, but like on secondary places that it goes for a pretty good dollar amount. So I can't imagine like even finding it in the wild because apparently people love Rebecca Creek. I don't think I've ever seen it in Wisconsin though.
I haven't. I know I haven't. Actually, I should look at the bottle label before I say that. I don't think I have.
It's a decent looking bottle, I think.
Sure, he says there's heroin and then there are heroines. Exactly. That's the difference between the two.
Yeah, it's a Texas bourbon.
Oh right, I've seen the bottle on the internet, but I've never. There's not one in Wisconsin. I don't think.
No, I think it's like still Austin. We don't get that around here.
My computer has another update. So I bet when I update it, the microphones will work.
You need a new computer.
No, I tried downloading all of my wedding photos, which was like 2,000 high quality 4K photos, and then my entire computer, all of my files, everything was I ran out of storage, and so I don't think I had the storage to update the computer. So we tried updating the computer before the live stream and it didn't work. But I digress. Derek says, it's a new one for me, but I really enjoy the Lucky 7 Holiday Toast. Oh, yes. That Holiday Toast I had a sample of from Whiskey. No. Who did we have a sample of that from? Joe Dickinson?
Yeah, I think it might have been Joe Dixon.
It's Dickens. The Holiday Toast is fantastic. But Scotch that I got this year, I have Ladaig 10-year I keep going back to. What was that really good Scotch that he sent to us?
Who?
Derek. From the Advent. We brought it back to him. Did he send us a really nice peated Scotch or no? That we liked? I thought he did. Maybe he didn't.
I thought it was that Irish whiskey in that cool bottle.
Well, we liked that, but it wasn't like blow your socks off. But I had a peated Scotch that he sent. Well, let's see. There was a tequila one. There was a High West. There was Irish.
There was that Irish. What was it?
I don't know. He can say it if there's a. But
he remembers.
Ladaig. I'm sure I've had Ladaig. Modicum, at least a little bit, and plethora is a ton. Yes, that's perfect. It's a perfect definition. Thank you, Sugar Cake. Peter White says single malt, 2 brewers, 14-year single cask. Amroot Spectrum 4. Amroot. Now that is one that I've heard a lot about. You're on 4?
That is just... That's the only whiskey I need to drink tonight.
My nose on 4 went down.
Good.
From a 96 to a 94.
Oh, mine went up from 95 to a 96.
Really? I think the nose is still fantastic, but after drinking a couple of these lower ones, I feel like these 3 weren't the best warm-up to this glass, but I think coming back, the nose isn't as extravagant.
Dude, it's so
but
good.
I'm prepared for the palate to be just as good.
It tastes like cherry cola. Need some help.
Yeah, 94 on the palate too. 94 on the nose, 94 on the palate, 94 overall.
Okay. I give it 96 on the nose, 94 on the palate, and 95 overall. So not too far off, really.
No, yeah.
That's insane. I didn't give any other whiskey that high of a score this entire time we've been doing this. It's been really close, but That one's
The other one that has a chance of competing with that one is
the number 10.
Yeah.
Correct.
Derek says, also, I'm sure whatever is missing from the Jack Daniels 12 year at the Bourbon Room is from me. That's crazy. That 12 year is some solid bottle.
The Jack Daniels 12, yeah, I would agree.
Way
we
better
tried
than
that
10.
at Prohibition. We tried the batch. I think we tried batch 2 of the 12 year at Prohibition. This was quite a while ago, actually. I think this was earlier this year. And I thought it was pretty decent. If I could find a bottle for MSRP, I would buy it. But I am definitely not going to pay secondary for it, which is, I think it's close to $200, if not over $200.
Right.
That's just kind of ridiculous for...
It's a bit ridiculous, eh? It's a wee bit redonky.
A little much.
A wee bit redonky. Sugar says, I do taste a ton of samples that come it for sure. Might only have 30 bottles, but I have had 750 samples in the lab. But he has 750 samples in the lab. That's crazy.
What?
That's crazy.
I mean, Holden's like trying to catch up to you. He's trying to be a mini sugar kitty over there with the...
True, I have a lot of samples, to be fair.
50.
But I don't have much more than
You
20,
probably got
30.
You probably got 40 there.
No, that's not 40. Anyway,
Yeah, well, you got a bunch back there too, though. There's some behind those bottles. I know there is.
Peter says he bought a case of the Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak, and that's one you like. You said, right? The Spanish Oak is one you like. That's so you have a whole case of it. That's crazy. I mean, but honestly, it's nice that you have a case of something you really enjoy.
It's nice that you get allocation of something that you really enjoy.
That's true. I mean, you don't get to choose a lot of things, but if you found something you really like, you can get a whole case of it and Canada, then that's awesome. Sugar says hashtag Elmer Fudd stream.
Elmo Fudd.
Elmer Fudd. Hot rabbits.
Elmo Fudd.
Oh, that one song from J. Cole. That's Hunting Rabbits. Oh.
Hunting Rabbits.
But he's killing me, father.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know.
Peter White says, I will get some samples down to you in the new year. Hey, hell yeah, man. And if you are interested in some samples, let me know. I like tit for tat on the channel. You know what? Honestly, we're pretty giving over here, so if you have anything in particular you'd like to try, particularly even from this, I mean, obviously don't pick 4 of the most expensive bottles in the bar, but...
I don't know, well, maybe for a couple of you folks, if you need to try some...
There's always exceptions, but...
Really good stuff, yes.
I can't give you Casey's bottles, but I can give you mine.
True.
And the only ones up here that are Casey's are the Sherry, the MCA,
and the Russell's Reserve. And yeah, these two we could talk, but
that one would be a bigger tit for tat.
if you
I have to get some of that
that good
WLW.
I'm kidding.
Anyway, Rebecca Creek MGP aged in Texas.
Yes.
It's MGP aged in Texas. Okay, that makes sense. Also, the what I called the Le Kaig or whatever, the Daig is pronounced
The Dag.
Lecheg.
Oh shit.
Wait, AIG.
Wait.
AIG, is that egg or Ig? Ig. I think it's Ig. Lecheg. Alberto is floating in oil and Texas whiskey.
Yeah. Hey.
Amen.
That's alright. It's not bad.
Glass 3.
Do you guys get a lot of Still Austin allocation? Like, have
Love
you guys
Still
seen the
Tanager?
Still Austin Tanager?
Where is it?
I'll go grab it.
Also, if you want a spoiler alert,
Oh,
should I tell them about that guy down there?
yeah, hold on.
So, a spoiler alert, Peter, one of your bottles that you gave me for the thing, this guy made it really far
It's
in
so
the end of the
good.
year.
It's so good.
Oh, that is a solid bottle of whiskey right there. That is I mean, we could always tell what it was, but even being able to see what it was, solely because of the color, because it's a very light colored whiskey. Oh my god, it's so good. But that made it up pretty far in the blends. I feel like I had to say, I saw it down there and I wanted to mention that.
True. So, I don't know if this is signed or not. Couldn't tell you. But, I don't know if you guys have heard this from Still Austin yet. It was supposed to come out, I think, December 6th. but it got released early in some states, like Wisconsin. But however, I did not get this at any store near us because no store near us got it.
Well, Total Wine did.
No, not in Appleton.
Oh, just in Milwaukee?
Madison.
Madison.
And Milwaukee, I guess, too. But I tried that Still Austin rye in the Advent from Sugar Kitty, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I was sold. I was like, I need a Still Austin product and I need it now. And then I seen this was being released, cigar blend by Nancy Fraley.
Yeah.
How can you go wrong?
So I've had Still Austin cast strength bourbon in a sample. I've had it. Apparently, I might have had Derek Whiting's Still Austin cast strength bourbon.
Right.
Then Sugar Kitty sent us a Still Austin cast strength rye in the Advent this year, and I'll be damned if there's a single Still Austin I haven't liked. So,
and this is no exception. We did happen to put this in this year's line, and you guys will find out how it does on the end of the year video. But let's just take a minute to appreciate this bottle.
True. Appreciate it. Respect the pouch. Respect it. We're not.
Is it loading?
We gotta go to the live.
Yes.
Right. There we go. That's better. I was wondering why it wasn't.
I mean, you can see how much of this bottle we've already drank, and oh yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. So the kind of crappy part about this is the top fell off, but I just need to reload it. It's not that big of a deal, really.
But it's really cool cork. It's a bird's nest.
Yeah, it's a bird's nest. If you can see that.
They can't
see that. Whatever. Anyway, it's just a really well put together bottle. It has a great story. We've already drank about a quarter of it, and I would honestly get another bottle. If I could find it for MSRP, actually.
I would get a bottle at MSRP.
If I could find it for MSRP, which is probably difficult for us to do here. But lucky enough for me, my wife is going down to Texas in about 3 months, give or take. So maybe I have a shot at getting another one. But anyways, you have a little review of this to look forward to pretty soon here.
Yes, we already have it recorded, but not posted because I haven't. But
let's just say it's good. It's really good.
Yeah. Speaking of really good, Glass 3 was alright. It didn't improve much from what last time. Got 88s across the board, but Glass 2, did you do it yet? Oh, Glass 2 is speak to me, baby. But Sugar Kitty says, Sugar Kitty says, after a bunch of reviews, Best American, the Corbin Cash Merce Rye, or Merced Rye, that's how we said it.
That's really good,
from 21090 pick, which we still have.
A baby sample of.
We still have a little bit, just a little bit of. But you're right, that's
crazy.
That's a great bottle.
I would honestly thank you for sending us that because I would have never ever heard of Merced Rye.
I'm surprised I haven't heard of the Corbin Cash. Or maybe I have heard of it and I just didn't put two and two together, but
it was fantastic.
It was solid. Although I don't know if it was as solid as this one, but we'll see. Who knows? Maybe Sugar Kitty needs a sample of it. He does love his YouTuber store picks.
True,
but
I think you definitely enjoy this one. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Sugar says single barrel of Still Austin. Oh, sorry, I didn't finish reading the other one. His best scotch was the Thompson Brothers Ben Rhines. Interesting. Thompson Brothers Ben Rhines. Solid. The name of the scotch can go over my head, but I wholeheartedly believe you that you say that's a great scotch, and I really like scotches. I just don't have enough to know. Chegg. 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 Yeah, that makes sense.
Shit.
Good. Sugar says the single barrel Still Austin, both the bourbon and the rye 21090s are dynamite. I bought several of both. that's fair. I think, honestly, I haven't had a Still Austin pick that I didn't like. Peter says, yes, Still Austin picks that I have tried are so much better than the cast strength shelfer. Yeah, I feel like I have had Still Austin from the shelf before, a pour of it somewhere, and it wasn't nearly as good as a pick. And the picks are great. So that's solid input. Peter says his single malt scotch of the year is the Tropical Fruit Bomb, Rosalie, or Roselle. Rosalie, I don't know what it is. Rosalie, 12 cast strength, only went on hefty clearance though. So it must be pretty expensive, but a solid scotch for his scotch of the year. I wish we had enough scotch at the bar. And I said this last year, but...
You're not going to buy any more scotch, you know why? Because you don't got enough money for enough bourbon.
That's true, I am going back to college. That's fair, but you never know.
True.
And I can,
fair.
Especially with you as part of the channel now, you do a lot more bourbon buying. Not saying it's all on you to buy bourbon, but there's a good chance that if there's a bourbon out there that we both want, you're going to probably find a way to buy it. And if I don't need to, maybe I could spend that money on a scotch instead. So there's always opportunity for growth here at the Bourbon Bar.
I'm not saying that we're not going to buy scotch. I'm just saying that
we're just creatures of habit.
It's a very small possibility.
There's so much bourbon out there that we want.
And there's such good bourbon that we try and get that we can't get, that we just keep striving for. And we really do try. But.
True, that's true. So Sugar says it's pronounced Ben-Rin-S. Usually ends up in blends, but I had a very heavy sherried independent bottle of it. So I really want something that will point out the sherry note for me, because I have had a lot of sherry finished things, but for some reason I still don't grasp the concept of what the sherryness brings to the whiskey. And while I have had things that I've tasted and at the time I had said, yeah, that definitely tastes like it would be sherry finished, I haven't tasted enough that I can taste something and add that per se. If we got something that was sherry finished, I have not tasted enough things that I could point out that it's sherry finished. So
I think it was definitely easier when we had lower proof bottles to work with, like around our lineup. Like we had like 100 proofers, and we had even like mid 90s to like mid between 100 and 110 proofers. This sherry finished New Riff is 111.5 proof, and it does drink a little above sometimes, but other times it drinks below.
The problem is, and this is what I'm saying with this, is that is not only sherry finished, yes, but it is also
A
malted rye.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So the rye aspect in there is already high. And it's malted rye, which adds a new aspect. The normal New Riff malted rye is a killer of a bottle. I mean, I think that placed pretty high for me in one of my top 10 lists in the previous years. But the New Riff malted rye is already fantastic and very strong flavored. And the New Riff malted rye sherry finish is no exception, except this one is barrel proof. So we're having a malted rye at barrel proof, and then you add a little sherry in there. And at that point, it's like a sherry sprinkle or like a sherry addition to it.
And it's so damn good.
Whereas a sherry scotch can sometimes, the sherry adds almost all the character, which is a huge difference. I need to do one, and then I'm ready to add up the scores.
Oh yeah, I forgot to write down one scores. Whoops. Interesting.
I just am not in love with the palette of one. Something about it. It's simple, but also jutted. It's not too delicious. The nose is solid, but not solid enough. I think I get the nose an 89. Palette is 87, and the overall I'll give an 88. Because it's right in the middle, and that's about how I feel.
I give it 87s.
87.
First round and second round to number one. It's just, I don't know. Like it's proofy. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like, I don't know. It's not average, but
yeah, that's fair.
It's like, It's still good, don't get me wrong, but anyway.
Sugar 80 says the pronunciation of that last one is Rose Isle. The Rose Isle is $1.50 a bottle on a good day. That's crazy. I gave you a sample of the Tamdu 12 a while back. Now, not that you are looking for it, that would be a good way to know what sherry does. I purposely try to save at least a nip in every sample bottle that I get for going back and having that knowledge if someone mentions it. So I probably still have a little bit of that bottle left, which I will have to go back and dive into. Sugar says, have you ever had red breast Listau? No, the only red breast I've had is normal red breast and 12 and the red breast cast strength of last year sometime. But that's it.
I'm gonna slowly add up these. You just keep talking.
Why do you do times 2?
Because I have 287s on here.
Oh, you had that.
So
They're weird. No, yeah, that's fine. I trust
It's
you.
way faster.
I know it's faster. I just manually enter it.
Anyway.
Peter White says, honorable mention is a new Canadian Club 18 Double Oaked 116 proof at $80 Canadian. I already bought a backup. Canadian Club 8. So, my parents bought a Canadian Club...
12 year.
Is it? No.
Oh, so
I thought it was like 13 or 15, and it was finished in some kind of...
maybe it is 15.
No, you don't know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah,
skinnier...
that
It
nice-
kind of is the same shape as a Baker's 13.
And it was good.
Yeah, no, it's a solid bottle. Solid bottle.
I think I tried it with you.
No, I don't think
I thought you brought it over though. No?
Maybe. My parents, so what happened was, my parents bought it with the intent of giving it to me for Christmas. Or my birthday, I can't remember. And I was over at their house, and I was making an old fashioned, and they said that the liquor is up in the cabinet. And I opened the cabinet, and there's a bottle in there that I had seen at the store, a fancier bottle, and I'm like, what is this? And then they kind of looked at each other, and they're like, shit.
Damn it.
And, okay, but who hides the birthday?
Who has a
Christmas
gift in
present
the fucking pantry?
in the liquor cabinet? They know I'm the alcoholic of the family. Anyway. So then they ended up keeping it and giving me something else. But yeah, that was a solid bottle. Derek says, the McConnell's Irish Whiskey Sherry Cask is very pronounced in the sherryness. McConnell's, that's not what we had, is it? No. We had the other one. McConnell's. But I feel like I have had the McConnell's. I don't know, I guess I just need to have a lineup of sherry finished things and try to find the connecting notes. The connecting notes. Sugar says, you might also just buy a bottle of Listau. You can do that for about $30 here. You know, I've seen the Listau. I have trouble spending money on things that aren't bourbon. I'm such a...
Yeah, see,
Such a
that's
pile of
exactly
work.
why we're... Oh, I gotta tie.
I'm such a piece of shit. Sugar says, I'm thinking just buy an actual sherry. Or just buy actual sherry. That would be a not horrible way to try it out. Canadian Club 15 sherry finish. 84 proof. Meh. Yeah, no, it was good. It was low proof. It was light when we drank it. But it was a solid proofer or a solid bottle for beginner whiskey, for sure.
What's that really old Canadian Club? Isn't it like Canadian Club like 44 or something like that? What?
Fuck, I know.
Oh, I've seen it at bars a
I have a
couple times.
calculator, because I don't have
Yeah,
a
hold on. No, I got one more to do.
Figure it out. As I said, figure it out. Peter says,
I'll look it up.
those Dunville cast strengths that Stacy owns are to die for. 45 years?
Damn.
Can you imagine 45-year-old whiskey? Now, granted,
That's like double my age, damn near.
this is a used barrel, not a new barrel, I'm assuming. Peter says corn whiskey. So 45-year-old corn whiskey in a used barrel. But 45 years. That thing has been in a barrel 20 years longer than I've been alive.
It's just been marinating.
Longer than I've been alive. I thought I was old at a quarter of a century. 45 years in a barrel? Can you imagine spending 45 years in a barrel?
It's just been marinating.
I would literally die.
It's been marinating. Like I said.
Sure, he says there are more expensive bottles of sherry than Listau, but their entry level is around that $30 mark. So you're saying I need to go to the store with $30 in the hand and just suck it up and spend that $30 and really kind of.
I mean, you'd be kind of a.
Can I have this?
Kind of a wuss if you didn't. Yeah. Yeah, go for it. I'm just putting my answers in order so I don't gotta search around for what's next. You know what I'm saying? I'll look up. I'm pretty sure it's Canadian Club 44 or 45s. I don't know. I've seen it at bars before, and I thought about trying it. There's a bar pretty close to my house that has a decent whiskey collection, I should say.
That's true.
They had their Stag Junior priced pretty decent. What was it that one time we went there? I think it was a double of Stag Junior for like $20 or like $16 or something.
What bar are you talking about?
That 313 Dodge.
Oh yeah, you got
Yeah.
there's a little left in the bottle.
Yeah, so she just gave me the rest of the bottle, and it was like 3.5 ounces that I got for $20. I think it was Stag Junior 22B or 23A or something like that.
Yeah, it was good.
It was fantastic, actually. And honestly, I've never had a lot of Stag Junior, so you could roast me all you want, but
here's the thing. I try my hardest not to be a tater. In fact, I actively try to dislike Buffalo Trace products. But I know that the Stag in here got killer points, and I'm thinking that Glass 4 is either Stag or Russell's 15. It's gotta be.
I think it's Russell's 15. Just based on the notes that.
The thing is, I remember that from the Advent that Russell's 15 had more oak presence,
Oh, really?
and I feel like Glass 4 had more of a red fruit presence. But that's just me.
It's fair. It could be true. So I gotta A/B a couple here. Holden is the master of tying bottles of whiskey for points.
I am.
And I usually only have like a pair or two. So I gotta choose between number 9 and number 8, because they both have 541 on the board. So we're just gonna A/B them real quick for you guys.
Yeah, so this is a fun part. Like Casey and I, well, this is a big deal, especially trying to tell you guys what our favorite whiskeys of the year are and what we think is the best whiskey of the year. It's also a buttload of fun. I mean, we're doing this on the live tonight, and unfortunately we can't have the full live screen with a good camera and the right speakers, but normally Casey and I, we sit down on a Monday night, we pour 10 to 11 glasses of whiskey, we put on Monday Night Football, and we just drink all night, watch a super long football game, and figure out what whiskey we like the best, and it's a great time. I honestly, even if you don't need a YouTube channel to do this, if you have a friend in the area who drinks whiskey, and you guys just want to like grab 10 of your favorite bottles of the year and just sit down and do a big blind like that, make a whole night of it, bring a lot of water and snacks. And
yeah, I would suggest drink a lot of water, and you eat a lot of food beforehand, and if you live close, it's even better. Or if you can sleep over, it's even better. Maybe even on like a Saturday night, maybe you just watch college football if you're into that. Maybe you don't watch college football if you're not into that. Maybe you just watch.
Maybe you don't watch football at all, but maybe just hang out and just drink whiskey. Smoke a cigar. Maybe
it is really a lot of fun. No, I think I'm gonna look forward to doing this every year if I'm allowed to do it every year. Yeah, it is just a lot of fun.
So I've done this on my own for the last 3 years, or 3 years before you came here. Is this my 4th year or is it my 3rd year? This is my 3rd year.
I don't know.
3rd year. So the last 2 years I did this on my own. Lauren poured them for me and stuff. But it's another thing to get someone who's drinking the whiskey with me and getting to experience kind of the same things I'm experiencing and compare our notes. Because while we both feel the same about a lot of these, there's some of them that we have very differing opinions, and it's fun to see his opinion versus mine. I really enjoy.
True. Okay. I'm gonna take a
break.
Yeah.
Solid. I am halfway through adding up these scores here.
I'm gonna drink this too.
So far I have 0 ties. I do have some early leads here. One in particular, a very obvious one, is number 4 is really killing the game. But it's a solid bottle of whiskey. So if you guys have any guesses on what you think we are drinking in these whiskeys, feel free to throw them in the chat. I'd love to see what your guys' opinions are on what you think we're drinking. Obviously, like I said, All these bottles are up here. You can't see quite all of them because some of them are in front of the others. But you know, if you feel like guessing, you want to do your best. Do your best. Go for it. We have a lot of good whiskey here on the table, and we definitely don't take it for granted. We know that these are sought after, and not everyone has a chance to drink these. But I hope for what we're able to tell you, you guys are able to either live vicariously through us or decide maybe you saw one or had the opportunity to get one or the other, and we can help you decide which one you want. I don't know. Something I think about. But, that being said, I haven't had a single tie so far tonight. I don't want to jinx that, but I am almost done. I got 3 glasses left, and then I'll be done. And if I don't have to AB any of these, that will be a good day for me. Because the less whiskey I have to drink, the skinnier I can be. 45 years is the Canadian club. Sure, he says, just ask them what bottles of sherry they have. Even if not La Style, they should have a few, usually Tio Pepe. Ooh, Tio Pepe, if nothing else. Peter White, says, Canadian club is releasing a 50-year cask strength next. Now, what's the MSRP on that? Because
That's gotta be insane. Oh my God,
if it was a couple $100, I would consider it.
Well, Blade and Bow. Okay, take into consideration. Okay, Canadian Club is not Blade and Bow, but Blade and Bloat.
Blade and bloat? What the hell does it have so much salt in it?
Blade.
You just absolutely blow up like a balloon.
Bow. 22-year MSRP. I'm pretty sure is like close to $700, which is insane. Come on.
My pen's dying, man.
It's not, dude. I've been using the same. Never mind. How far are you here?
I have 2 glasses left, okay? Peter says,
Unbelievable.
I have a bottle of Alberta Premium 30-year 100% rye from 2012. That's crazy. That's insane.
What did you just say? What did you just say? Sorry, I missed.
Well, you go ahead and read it for yourself.
Well, I don't have my phone.
Alright.
Because you have my phone.
Number 10. Well, read it from the computer. Number 10 beat out my number 4.
No, mine did not. Mine is. How many points are you off there? Holy cow, how did I beat out your number 4? You're high.
I'm not high.
You're kind of high.
I don't have a single tie today.
That's crazy, actually.
That is crazy work. Okay. I'm done.
Alright.
What I said was, Peter has a bottle of Alberta Premium 30-year 100% rye from 2012.
That's gonna be fucking good.
It's gotta be crazy.
So 30-year from 2012, that's 1982. That was when it was barreled. No, 1992. I'm an idiot. No, right? 10, 20. Yeah, it is 1982. If it was bottled in 2012, yeah, that's
No,
insane.
1995. Oh, from 2012. Sorry, you're right. You're right, yeah.
So 30 years, that's 1982. Dude, I wasn't even like a thought at that point. I wasn't even like a...
Twinkle in your mother's eye.
I wasn't even just a little guy wiggling in my... Never mind.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Alright.
Anyway, yeah, that's actually crazy. Drinking whiskey older than, like, you are as a person, it's kind of...
That's crazy, and I want to do that. Peter is guessing Russell's Reserve 15 for the win, and he also says, we'll be close to 600 Canadian at least. There's a JP Weiser's 42-year that is about 400 plus. So 600 Canadian for the 50-year
That's crazy.
Canadian club. And Sugar Kitty says, at least I was out of school by then. That's crazy. Okay, so, did you have any ties? Did you already figure out your
Yep, I already figured out my ties. I had a tie between 9 and 8.
So, let's go through... So this is how Casey and I always do it. We go through our personal rankings. Then we add up our scores and figure out our official rankings for the end of the year.
Yep.
And then we'll reveal which bottles are which. Which
True.
now there are 3 viewers. It's probably Sugar Kitty, Peter, and Derek Whiting.
Potentially.
But I'm glad that you guys are here because it's been 2 hours.
Yeah.
Almost.
Nevertheless.
But we knew this was going to be a long haul, and it's not the most optimal conditions.
Yeah, we also didn't know that we were filming on a phone. So.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, let's get to it.
All right. So, let me just.
We'll go from 11 to 1, just so everybody has a feel here. You guys, I know you guys don't know what the whiskeys are yet. We'll get there.
Yeah. Oh shit! 11. We have 11 whiskeys.
God dang it.
Okay.
Go. I should have made this chart before. This is a great idea of me. We got 4 viewers now.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I got it. We're ready.
All right. What's your number 11? Come on.
Number 11. I have the last number 1.
I agree.
Last number 1 is number 11 for
How
both
about,
of us.
ranking number 10?
Ranking number 10 is glass number 3.
I would agree.
Okay, so we're solid so far. Ranking number 9.
11.
11. Spot on. Ranking number 8.
Number 5.
That's where we differ. My rank number 8 is glass number 9.
Damn. Okay. All right. What about
7.
ranking number 7?
Glass 8.
Okay, I got that one the same.
Rank number 6.
I bet it's number 5 for you. Because mine's number 9.
Yeah, my rank 6 is number 5. Glass 5, I should say.
Yep.
Rank 5.
Number 2.
Glass 6. There's a
Okay.
difference.
What's your ranking number 4?
Glass 2.
Glass number 6.
Okay, so there's our differences. Ranking number 3, 7. Ranking number 2,
10.
there's a difference. My rank number 2 is 4. My rank number 1 is glass 10.
You're high.
No, I swear to
That's
Christ.
so wrong.
No.
It's just because you...
No, it's not.
I'm kidding.
It's not
I'm
because
giving you shit.
I had
It is
my
good.
score written down the first time at least before you told me, and my second time, it actually went down 1 point compared to the first. So my second time wasn't any more biased than anything else.
All right, that's fine. I don't care.
So
Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
let's add our scores together here.
Yeah.
You need to get me to your calculator. Okay, or you can add them together. 527 was glass 1.
I had 522. 1,049.
All right, I had 548 for glass 2.
I had 545 for the last show. That's 1,093.
I had 529 for glass 3.
I had 526 for the last 3. That's 1055.
I had 562 for glass 4.
I had 565. Oh wait, fudge. What the fuck? 562 you said?
Yep.
Okay. 1127.
I had 541 for glass 5.
541 for last 5. I had 535. That's 1076.
I had 545 for glass 6.
I had 549 for the last 6. 1098. 1094, sorry.
I had 556 for glass 7.
I had 552 for the last 7. That's 1108.
I had 537 for glass 8.
Plus 541 for me. That's 1078. Is there a tie there? I called off 1078 already.
No, you said 1076.
Oh.
I have 534 for glass 9.
Plus 541 for me because it was a tie, but I just kind of A beat them and then just one up the other one.
Yeah.
I never change the points though. That's what we always do. 1075 total.
Okay.
Number 10.
I had 569 for number 10.
I had 554.
Really?
It's 1123.
And then I had 531 for number 11.
530. That's 1061.
Okay, so
Where are these ranking these random flavors?
rank and random flavors.
That's so bad.
This one's obvious. I'm curious to see where the Maker's Mark Celery.
I agree.
So Casey and I also
I
typically
agree.
guess what we think each one of these are.
True. Should we just go over those quick?
Let me finish
Okay.
the ranking system first,
Right.
and then
And then we
then
gotta
I can
have
do that.
the official Lauren show up.
Yeah, Lauren will come in
And she's
if
gonna read us.
she's down, I should say.
True. If she wants to read us the answers. Lauren typically on a either a Monday or a Thursday night. Right?
Yeah, yeah,
Something like that. She'll sit next to Holden and she'll make fun of him for his whiskey.
yeah. She'll berate me.
And then she'll give us the answers. And then me and Holden look at each other like, really?
Yep.
And then that's about as far as it goes. And then that's very anticlimactic.
All right.
Okay, what do you got here? We got 3 people waiting, barring just to get these answers out.
We have Sugar Kitty, Peter White, and Derek Whiting still in the chat watching.
Potentially.
Potentially, but odds are that's facts.
Any hoot.
So, are we doing the rank or are we doing guesses?
We should do guesses first.
Do you have
This
guesses
is
written
how we do
down?
this. Yes, I have guesses.
Oh,
first.
I have no guesses written down.
What have you been doing the last hour, bro?
Although I do know which one number 10 is.
It's emotional.
Number 11. We'll go with that. Number 9.
Booga. You didn't really think about what these bottles were on the way back through, do you?
Nope.
I always do. I don't know why. That's just maybe just second nature, maybe. I don't know.
How about let's go through it. We're gonna go through and just name it glass by glass, and then we'll do it. Glass 1.
Why is the screen black? That's probably why nobody's watching it. Oh.
I don't know. Your phone is just being dumb.
What the heck?
Also, Peter White says I have the Anaconok 1975 year I graduated high school. Dude, honestly, that's
gonna
cool.
be 50 years old next year.
That's cool as fuck.
Next year that's gonna be 50 years old. That's right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
30, 40.
That's cool.
That's crazy.
I like that. That's cool. I should get one for what's. Oh wait, 2018 is not.
2000.
I haven't been out of high school long enough to.
Well, hold on. No, you were born in 99 though.
Yeah, I meant like high school. He said we graduated high school in 10.
Oh.
So.
There wouldn't be anything.
Whiskey would be
there
fucking
wouldn't be
7 years old.
Great whiskey.
Ah!
I mean, there could be some good whiskey, but I still want to get one on the dump date of my birthday when I was born, which I know is probably going to be a very long stretch, and there's not too many bottles that actually have a dump date on the bottle itself,
Right.
which kind of sucks because it'll probably likely be like a Bland's or something. Even then, it might be alright.
Last one, I'm going Woodford Reserve Batch Proof.
Did you look at my answer?
No. Did that we could?
Yes.
Okay. I was going glass by glass because I didn't actually taste any of these. Glass 2. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
Maybe I should have put that down. I put Stag down. I don't know what they're put.
Glass.
I know Stag is more. This was like really hot for me. That's why I put Stag down because it's 131. But
Glass
there's
3.
no red fruit really. I mean, it could have changed though. Who knows? I doubt it.
Glass 3, I'm gonna go with Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. That's a horrible pick, but
That's what I put too.
really?
Yeah.
Glass 4, I'm going with Stag Junior.
Glass 4, I said Russell's 15.
See, my Russell's 15 is this medicinal one, number 7.
Really?
I
I think that actually might be either Stag or MMCA, but I don't want to sway you. Sorry.
Number 5.
And number 5 is pretty decent there.
Number 5, I think I'm gonna go with New Riff Malted Rye. Sherry.
Oh shit! I totally forgot about that. Interesting.
What'd you say?
I said Baker's 13.
That's fair.
I don't know. There's another one that tastes like a rye to me though. That's why I put New Riff on there.
I wrote that in the wrong spot.
That, yeah, you might have me sold on number 5 being New Riff though.
Ooh, actually, number 6 has a rye profile in it. That's concerning. Maybe I'll call number 6 the Little Book. There's no rye in the Little Book. What am I talking about? No, we're gonna call number 6.
No. Okay, I'm changing my answer. Fuck it. Number 6 is New Riff, 100%.
Yeah, no, I lied. I'm going New Riff number 6.
New Riff number 6, 100%. Now that I taste it, like with a nice
I'm
palate.
going Michter's for number 5.
Really?
I don't really know. Number 8 or number 7. I did Russell's 15.
Number 8, Russell's 15, huh?
7. 7.
7?
7 Russell's 15.
7, I said MMCA. What was up?
Number 8. I'm going MMCA. 9.
Number 8, I said ECBP.
That's fair. That's a solid guess. I do feel like I get a little nuts in that.
Mm-hmm. Number, what the heck did I guess there? I can't read that. Oh yeah, the Michter's, number 9. Michter's. Right? No.
I lied. 9 is Michter's, I think.
Hey, hold on. No. You don't have to change your answer because I did.
No, I got a coffee note in it.
That's why
9 is Michter's.
I wrote
8
rye down.
8 is Russell or is Baker's 13.
8 is Baker's?
Yep. And and 5 is MMCA. All right.
What's, you didn't go through 10 or 11?
Oh well, yeah. 10's Bardstown
Rye.
Rye, and 11 is Little Book Infinite.
I would agree. Okay, anyway. We know what we're talking about. You might not know what we're talking about, but that's okay.
So, last place, 11th place,
Number 1.
is number 1, glass number 1.
Hold on. No. We should have
Actually,
one.
we're gonna read. Yeah, hey Bubba. Lauren. You wanna be in it? Wanna? Yeah, wanna come read the answers? Please? You can
Hold on,
get paid.
let me write down the answers on mine.
Okay, so we'll go over the stages here. 11th place is
one.
glass number 1.
Okay. 10.
10th place is glass number 3. 9th place is glass number 11. 8th place is glass number 9. 7th place is glass number 5. 6th place is glass number 8. 5th place is glass number 2. 4th place is glass number 6. 3rd place is glass number 7. 2nd place is glass number 10.
First
place is glass number 4.
Whatever the fuck 4 is, it's just insane. What we
I really like 10 better than 4.
we know what 10 is.
Wholeheartedly, without hedging my bet because I knew what it was.
No,
I like 10 better than 4.
So I'll be honest, I didn't grade it based on I knew what it was. I graded on based what it tastes like, and what it smelled like, and everything.
Right there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Join the thing.
Everybody.
People want to see your beautiful face.
The views are about to go up now that Lauren's back on the show.
That's true. All of a sudden,
if I want.
we have 18 peak concurrents right now. Just kidding. We have 140 views though. That's not so bad. It's not so bad. That's actually higher than normal. Okay, so here it is. In 11th place, we have.
I'll read that. I'll read that, and then she looks at your sheet.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, in 11th place at number 1.
Glass number 1. What is glass number 1?
Glass number 1.
Yep,
We're doing this correctly, not wrong like last time?
correct.
True.
11th place is glass number 1.
Okay, Baker's 13.
Oh, see? Okay, hold on. I told you that Baker's wasn't even gonna touch top 5 this year. Anyway, continue on.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's not bad. It's just not great.
Smell it right now after you know what it is and tell me that it doesn't smell good.
It does smell like.
Oh man.
Anyway, okay, so 10th place on our overall top 10 of the year is.
Well, technically.
Technically, okay, true. Okay, let's just do glass number 10.
Okay, hold on, no, stop.
I need
Time
assistance.
out.
I don't know what the fuck
Just
you guys
stop.
are saying.
So we have 11 glasses here. One of them is Maker's Mark Cellar Age.
Yeah.
So until we get to that point, 11th place is technically 10th for end of the year.
True.
Until we hit basically.
So hold on.
Cellar
Age. This is
So-
the glass. This is the glass that it does.
Okay.
So
Like-
I'll just. So this is number 1. This is number 3.
And
So I'll
that's-
just point to you these,
Yeah.
and then you read them off. Okay.
Yes, I want
Okay,
to
so
say-
in 9th place for the year, glass number 3, Michter's Barrel Strength. Interesting. What did I say it was?
Something wrong, I'm sure.
Rude.
I said it was
Joseph Magnus.
I said it was number 9.
Number
Number 9 isn't too far. But
8th place for the end of the year blind.
Is
Number
Joseph Magnus.
with glass 11 is
Glass
Joseph
11
Magnus.
is
Yeah.
Joseph Magnus.
Oh my.
Wait. Oh, shoot.
You know what? I did consistently say that glass was very hot and very spicy. Why it is spicy? That's fair.
That's interesting. Okay. Little Book's ranking higher than Joseph Magnus.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Anyway, yeah, we'll do.
In 8th place, or
Sorry. Yep.
7th place,
Yep. Number 9.
we have glass number 9.
Little book.
Little Book. Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. Interesting. In 6th place, we have glass number 8.
Plus number
5
5.
Oh, sorry. Glass number 5.
is Stag.
Really?
Yes.
What? Weird.
Wow.
gonna beat everybody this year. Remember when Holden was just like rolling his eyes like through his skull? You remember this? Come on.
Whatever.
In the live streams that he tried that.
Oh, okay, I was confused, yes. I thought
Oh
it was
my
like in
God.
a conversation. Like, how am I supposed to remember that?
So good.
Yeah, beautiful a chocolate man. Okay, it is
Anyway.
delicious. I'm surprised that it got that low.
That is funny.
These are all great whiskeys, to be
Yeah,
fair.
no, this is true. So we'll do glass
Hold
number
on.
5.
Fifth place is
Yep.
glass number
8.
8. What's glass 8?
ECBP.
ECBP in glass 8.
ECBP.
What did I guess? What did we guess on that one? Glass 8. Baker. Oh, I said Baker's. Then no.
I did guess ECBP for glass number 8, so I was right there.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, look it, we got more viewers because of Lauren.
Yeah,
Anyway,
fifth place.
This is way
We're in fifth, right?
Yes.
You know what we haven't hit yet is a Maker's Mark Cellar Age.
So
True
what's
that.
with the Maker's Mark Cellar Age?
We wanted to know how it placed against some of the best whiskeys of the year.
Because
but it's
insanely
technically it's last year's batch.
But it
So-
wasn't in last year's.
No, he
thing.
got it in January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
it's-
that's this year.
I know,
That- you
but
always
another-
base it after this
I
year.
know,
Sure.
but another Maker's Mark Cellar Age came out this
That you
year
don't have. So
that we don't have, so we didn't want to put it in there and
And-
confuse people.
It's
I
not
think
as
you
good
guys
if
are
people are
only
wondering.
confusing yourselves.
But anyway,
Moving on.
so glass number 4 be
No. Place number 4.
Okay, place number 5 actually.
Or fourth
Oh,
place, so
11.
we haven't hit
Okay,
Maker's.
true.
Wait.
We're at this one right here.
We said the 8.
But we didn't do
so-
Maker's Mark Cellar Age.
Yep.
Hold on. Time out.
You guys are confusing everyone.
Well, I think he's confusing. So we're here.
Baker's 13.
Michter's
Michter's-
4 Nelson.
For Nelson.
Cigar
Joseph
blend.
Magnus Cigar Blend.
Okay, yeah, you're right. No.
Little Book Infinite.
No. You're totally wrong.
No,
This is
I'm not. Baker's, Michter's, Joseph,
you.
Little Book Infinite,
Okay. All right. Yes.
Stag, ECBP.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in fourth. Fourth
You
place.
said already.
He says fifth place.
Well,
It doesn't matter. It's Cellar Age. You guys can quit
So-
sucking each other's dicks about this.
so 2 is Cellar Age. Interesting. So okay, that one does not count. So now
Okay.
we're gonna do actual 4th place.
So Cellar Age would be right after ECBP and right before something else, and that was glass 2?
Yep.
Interesting.
Which I thought was pretty damn good.
It's a solid bottle. I remember giving it high marks when I reviewed it, so.
It is pretty damn good. Anywho.
Moving on, so now we're actually at fourth place. That one
Glass
doesn't count as honorable
number 6.
mention.
Is New Riff.
Oh, did we guess that one? I think we guessed that one. It was rye forward.
6, yep. 6 is New Riff.
That's
That's what I
good.
have. This was hard to watch, probably. Sorry, guys.
You guys don't have your shit together.
New Riff! We got that one.
6. That's a damn good bottle.
That's a
that
solid
came out
bottle.
from like 20
That worked.
or 25.
One of those crazy is a New Riff malted rye that wasn't sherry finished did the same shit the year that it was in the end of the year blind.
so good.
It worked its way all the way up to the top 10.
Mm.
But I think it took 6th place in the top 10 previously, and now it's
This
what,
is
number
4.
4? Okay, so in third place,
Mm-hmm.
glass 7.
Russell 15.
Oh, wait. Oh, Woodford. Okay. Okay, so in third place is glass 7, which is Russell's 15. Wait, no, I got that right. Hold on. I told you. The one that tasted medicinal, that was glass 7. Russell's 15, baby! I got that one right. I knew it.
This is the last 2.
Yep, second place
So it's between.
is number 10, which is Bardstown Rye. It's Bardstown Rye. You don't even need to pretend it's Bardstown Rye. So second place, Bardstown Rye. First place, Whiskey of the Year from the Bourbon Bar is glass number 4, Woodford Reserve Batch Proof.
I'll be honest, I didn't see this coming.
I've done this for 3 years, and 2 times Woodford Batch Proof has won it all.
I understand why.
Lauren walks in here like, bitch, I fucking knew that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You don't have to act so shocked.
That's crazy.
Woodford.
Well,
Russell's 15? Woodford batch proof beat out Russell's 15?
hold on. What is glass? 7? Where did I rank that?
7 is Russ 15.
I give it a 552. What did you give it? You ranked it lower than I did. 7?
Glass 7.
Wait, hold on. No, hold on. Did I do this wrong?
Glass 7 I gave a 556, so.
552, 554, you know, 565. So glass 4 was batch proof. Oh my god.
To be fair, I liked the Bardstown more than the batch proof, but this guy thought it was Russell's.
No. This I thought was better than the Bardstown. 100%.
It's.
That's crazy, actually.
Dude.
It goes to show that $150 bottle. I think it's less than that actually. MSRP. I think it's like 100.
I know the previous 2 bottles have been closer to 115 to 130, but I can't remember how much this one was. But I can tell you what, the first ever year that I did a top 10 whiskey of the year, Woodford Batch Proof won it. Then last year I did it again, and Baker's 13 won. And this year, Woodford Batch Proof won it again. I'm
not mad though.
I'm not mad at all.
That's a good bottle.
It's a great bottle.
And like that gives you a reason to buy them every year too, because they're so freaking good.
Here's
like,
the thing.
Sneaky good.
Like, I have all 3 of them over the last 3 years. I have all 3 Woodford Batch Proofs. The first year took first place. The second year I think it took like 4th place,
Yeah.
and then this year took first place again. I'm never not gonna buy a bottle of that unless for some reason they go multiple years in a row of it being horrible. But
Yeah.
that bottle is,
For real.
especially for the price, it beat out how many hundreds of dollars more expensive bottles, and it's
It beat out Joseph Magnus, Little Book, which are both $200. It beat out
Russell's 15, probably the biggest upset of the whole thing.
Russell's 15.
The Stag Junior actually was really shocking to me.
Let's be honest though. This is a tough blind.
It
This
is.
is a really tough blind.
These are all such good whiskeys. I mean, we are nitpicking every single thing that we taste in these glasses, and
You know what? It could just be that today we like that one more than the other one. It could just be that this other whiskey is in front of this whiskey.
You know what, though?
Which is behind this whiskey.
maybe I would think that if it didn't beat out the second closest score by, well, it only beat it out by 4 points.
Yeah, exactly.
But those 2 bottles beat out the next closest score by 20 points. Like,
Which is
it was significant. I mean, like, here's the thing. That one was very close to the Bardstown Rye, but apart from those 2 bottles, those 2 stood out against every single other bottle in this blind by far. It wasn't even a close call.
100%.
So,
What did I give? Well, I guess I didn't even write it down, did I? Woodford Batch Proof. I mean, I gave it 90s last round. But it came. For me, it came 4th place last round.
Woodford Batch Proof. It took 5th place for me last round. No, sorry. No, Woodford Batch Proof took 5th place overall last round, but it took 1st place this round.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see how much your palate changes.
That's. There you have it.
Mine is a strange place, but we have officially been live streaming for 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long
19
time.
90
Well,
minutes.
I'll just give you a little run over once of what we did, just in case you missed it. So first, we'll start from 10. 10th is Baker's 13. 9th is the Michter's 4 Nelson Reserve bottle your own bottle. 8 is Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. I think it's batch 238 if you're wondering. Number 7 is Little Book Infinite. Number 6 is Stag Junior Store Pick from Jono's. Jono's Liquor down in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. 5 is ECBP.
Elizabeth.
9 or B524.
524.
4 is the New Riff Malted Rye Sherry Finish, Cast Strength. 3 is the Russell's 15. 2 is the Bardstown Rise. Store pick.
So, yes.
Which is fantastic.
And first place whiskey of the year goes to Woodford Batch Proof 120.
121.2.
I think the real shocker, I mean, this is obviously did not expect that one, but
That's crazy.
one of the real shockers is the fact that Bardstown Rye Single Barrel and the New Riff
made it into the top 5.
Top 5 from the bottom 30.
I think we started them both at 25 if I'm correct. Let's look back here.
Yeah, those 2 bottles killed it all the way up here. I mean, they deserve to be in the beginning from the beginning.
New Riff was in it from
25 to 35, or 30 to 20. Peter says, I forgot
25.
to mention that Little Book 8 is probably my favorite American whiskey of 2024. Really? That's awesome, man. That Little Book 8 is solid. The rye one.
Hold on, honorable mention here. ECBP. ECBP and New Riff started at the same place. And they made it up all the way from, so this is 35 to 25, 30 to 20, 25 to 15. So they started at 25 to 15, so top 25 whiskeys of the year. ECBP and New Riff started out there. Then
They made it all the way to number 1.
hold on, I thought Bardstown Rye was in here too. No? No, it wasn't.
Bardstown Rye.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Started.
Oh wait, yeah, never mind.
Bardstown Rye started in the second one. 30 and 30 to 20.
Maybe
That was when Bardstown Rye
we
started.
bumped it because
We bumped it because it was so
because
good
we
in
realized
this
it was
blind.
way too good.
Yeah.
So we.
But it started in 30 to 20.
True, but we didn't realize it was that understandable model.
Yeah.
But anyway, nonetheless,
Crazy.
it came second. That's crazy.
Peter says, let me get my calendar. Or my calculator. Riveting content. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Peter. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching us kind of taste this. This is a first-hand understanding of how Casey and I go through our whiskeys, and I mean, we really try to dive into it as much as we possibly can. We don't want there to be any kind of outliers, so we wanted to figure out what was the best whiskey of 2024, and this bottle is it. And look how empty it is. For the Bourbon Bar, that's pretty good. I mean,
True, that is.
Look
That's
at some of
almost
these
better
whiskeys
than
in there.
That's literally the same as the 118.4.
yeah. So the
from
last
2 years ago.
2
It's
years
less.
ago.
It's less than that.
No,
it's
no,
the
this
same.
is
It's
2
about the
years
same.
ago, this bottle won Whiskey of the Year, but here's the difference. This one is a 750, and this one is a 700 milliliter.
Sure.
They switched it. So, but 2 years ago, this one took Whiskey of the Year, and now 2 years later, Woodford Batch Proof is back at 121.2 proof to beat every other whiskey, 35 of them to be exact, to win Whiskey of the Year. So shout out to Woodford Batch Proof, you guys are killing it. That being said, that's the end of the live stream. We're on for almost 2.5 hours.
That's crazy.
You can't ask for anything more. I mean, thank you guys so much for staying through with us throughout the technical difficulties that we've been having, because
Yeah. It's been a rough time.
it's been a struggle, but I'm super glad that we were able to work it out. I was super excited for this blind, I know Casey was too, and I'm glad that we were able to give you guys our thing. A video will be coming out with
All the top bottles.
all the whiskeys. It'll be labeled probably the top 10 whiskeys of 2024, but it will include all 35 bottles that Casey and I personally tasted throughout all this entire process. Also, we are going to be doing a live stream that's going to include a giveaway between this Bourbon Bar Glencairn and the Bourbon Bar Ornament. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for that. That'll be a free giveaway, free to enter. So all you guys will have to do is show up and comment something, comment a prop that we give you guys, a prompt, I should say, to give you guys. And then you guys will be entered in to win. So make sure you stay tuned for that. That being said, it's the end of it.
Yeah, I think this is it.
We're going to log off. It's been a long night, but we're happy to finally bring you guys our top 10. Also, stay tuned for the advent calendar. It's been going on. If
We
you
got
guys,
a couple more days left, huh?
yeah, a couple more days. If you guys haven't watched them, make sure you go back and watch as many as you can. If not, make sure you stay tuned for Christmas Day. Day 25 of the advent calendar is Punishment Day. And spoiler alert, one of us will be tasting something
Not good.
disgusting.
Not good.
So, that being said, thank you all for being here. Hit the like button on your way out. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. We do have Christmas sweaters in the link in the description. If you guys want to check that out, they're ugly Christmas sweaters. They're fun. They're just a little thing that we made. And
But it's get warm though.
they are warm and fuzzy and soft. They're really soft. That being said, thank you all for being here. If you love you all, and see you all in the next class.
Cheers, everybody.
Have a good night. But good. Honestly, and I hope next time, guys, that we have the camera working because
It's kind of painful.
that was horrible. Wait, oh, we're on my phone. I need to go all the way over to log off.
You need to see
Say bye to the people, Casey.
Goodbye, people.
Make sure you finish your whiskey tonight.
Yep, drink all your whiskey. How do you even end it on here? Do I just like
So.
I'm just gonna hit the X button. Stop streaming.